Nashkel, you see this place. Oh, I'll also show the big map on my screen from time to time. If there are any resources that I don't have in there, I'll just drag it across to this screen and you should be able to see it. So currently, you are based around Nashkel, near Durlag's Tower. So currently the area that you're in is just north of Arm, which is known as more of the kind of what's a good place? There are a lot of traders, it's kind of like the Middle East. So as you get further down, you get to Tethir, and they're very Middle East, very kind of like Arabic influenced, all of that kind of thing. If it just kind of focus, for fuck's sake. And you are, for fuck's sake. Let's just refresh this.
Is the map resource in the actual or on the table?
Let's look at Dan's stream.
Yeah, no. I mean, but like, if it might load faster if it's on the table.
It's too big to load on the table. This is like a 3000 by like something pixel map.
All right.
Okay, so you guys are over here. So if you look at my stream quickly. So you are located pretty much on the edge of what is called the Green Fields. It's one of the like main. It's where like farmland starts to actually get green as it goes north. So you have Baldur's Gate up here, and further north you hit like Waterdeep, Neverwinter, and Luskan. So they're all up there. They're many weeks, like maybe even a month's journey or so from where you guys are. So you're pretty much in the borders. Imagine you're in Eastern Europe. Fuck it, you're pretty much in Eastern Europe. The borders between the Middle East and like Europe. And so the area that you're in is Nashkel. And so, here's where the journey begins. You wake at the crest of you wake at the crown of a hill, with wind gently rustling the long grass around you. Rolling hills are spread before you in all directions. In one direction you see distant mountains, and in the opposite you glimpse a slight glinting light in the afternoon sun amongst the long grass. You're unsure of some of those who surround you as your eyes adjust to the glaring light, as you all seem to awake, not knowing what happened on this hill. So now everyone is sort of in the same place.
I'm going to look over to Razzle and say, did you get us here? Did you make something strange again? Is this your fault?
A shrug in confusion.
I'm going to look around and look at the people who are surrounding me, and I'll see the two lizards, and there's a very sort of apparent look of slight disgust.
Same.
Oh, these
How
kinds.
Can I throw a rock at a lizard?
How far away are
Is those people with you?
Are they? Yeah.
They're probably, you're all within about like 10 foot of each other. You seem like you're all amongst like long grass at the moment. It seems to have been flattened from something, and you were just seeming to be like kind of cast down in the long grass, and you've all woken up. You don't seem injured or anything, but you're kind of confused. And so you were mentioning, Flint, you wanted a spot or something? Or were you just looking around?
I was just looking at the others.
Ah, okay.
I'm gonna get.
Can I pick up a rock and throw it at a lizard?
An axe, and then
Raise
scream, "Wizards!"
Wizardry.
Can I pick up a rock and throw it at just? God damn it.
Okay, so what were you saying? Impact?
That's silent, man.
Oh, silent. Sorry. Ah, God.
Can I pick up a rock and just throw it at one of the lizards?
Would you have to do a spot check for the rock?
Yeah, you're really in grassland, so it's going to be a hard find to find any real rocks around.
Well, it's either I throw that at them or I throw a knife at them.
Do you want to do a spot check?
Yeah, I'll do a spot check, see if I can find a rock.
We've already started fighting. Oh god.
This is
I'm
the first for
pretty
me.
So I get
You-
+2 on miscellaneous modifiers, and then is it just a d20 like a...
So in
Oh.
your right hand like skills bar, it should say your spot.
Yeah, spots, miscellaneous modifier +2.
Including, do you have any ranks in it? Do you have your
I have no
so
ranks in
It's
it.
just a 2 there.
Yeah, okay.
Alright.
And do you have any ability an ability modifier? What your wisdom is? Is it like +1 because you'll get that? It should be auto calculated in there for you.
Wisdom's +2, so ability modifier +2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so that
so-
the 2's the whole thing.
Alright.
Which lister does he throw it at?
Oh well, he's trying to spot. So roll your spot, which is 1d20 +2. Oh, 1 second. While you're about to do that, I need to go and meet someone at the door. Oh god.
Bad.
So
I've got it
I've
lined
got a
up,
good
so when he gets
follow-up if
back,
you
I'll
find that rock.
do it.
Oh dear god. What?
And say
Xenophobia
good travels
already.
to the guy who gives you the thing. Good travels, adventurer.
Oh, it's good. It's gonna be a hard character to get into. All right.
Wait for time to get back, and then I'll run the command.
Are we
Yeah.
already
You
trying
need
to
to
fight
come
each
back as well.
other?
Well,
I'm just
fucking
scared-
Simon
No, I'm
guess
Simon
throwing
too.
I'm throwing a rock at a lizard,
My
because I
guy's
just don't like
scared
lizards.
shitless because they just teleported and they see a bunch of fucking smooth skins.
Oh, wait till
Yeah.
Dan gets
Don't
back
say
and then
that.
Alright,
we'll get into it.
Don't.
Oh no, I'm going
I
to use.
know-
I'm going to use every fantasy slur in the game.
Oh my.
Oh, I'm going to be racist as shit. I've got.
That's probably not going to end out good for you, because you're the look-down species here.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's why we're throwing rocks at you.
You're looking down for now.
Don't do
Bro,
this.
you're like 3
Yes.
foot -7. Like,
It's not even 3
And you're about to
foot.
be. And you're about to be 6 under.
Yeah, okay, so I'm here and I already heard anger as I'm coming back.
Yep.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no.
Alright,
shit,
cool,
yeah.
I'm running the
What a
command
force.
now.
I still,
Alright,
haven't, se-
Until
I still
here.
haven't seen the spot check come out.
Yeah, I was
Roll-
waiting for you to get
roll
back.
Oh, yep.
15.
So, 15. Okay. So you don't manage to see any nearby rocks of size that you would consider any damage. However, you do manage to notice that the glinting object appears to be a diminutive creature of some sort in the distance. You can't make out any details, as it appears to be roughly half a mile or a mile away. You also seem to notice far off in the distance that there seems to be the small dots of a town nestled in the foothills, which you recognize to be Nashkel.
Can I approach the glinting object?
Oh, yes, you can, and also, as well as this, you note what looks to be, this is like directly behind. So if you imagine on either side, that's kind of like in front of you, and directly behind you guys is what looks to be a looming obsidian tower, quite a bit closer than the town, probably about 5 miles away.
I want to find out what this glinting object is.
Like, and how is it? Is it noticeable? Is it large enough to be like to grab your attention?
The tower? Or
Yeah, like
what?
is it like it? Does it? Is it readily apparent that okay, that's the landmark of the area?
Does seem to stand quite a ways up, and it's one of the only like major features of the area that you appear in. Yes.
Seeing as how we haven't fully introduced one another in the setting, I hold up an alchemist fire nodding towards Lathia, suggesting.
Maybe later.
Place it back within its safe compartment.
God damn it, grenades already. And so you were saying that you were going to be going towards the glinting object?
Yes.
Okay. So are you telling anyone else that you're going towards this glinting object, or are you just kind of going by going by yourself?
Nope, I'm just going by myself.
Okay,
Oh,
so
huh?
one of the people in your clearing seems to just wander away.
Can I just hang on? If I see him walking away, and I turn to the rest of them, and I go, well, if he's going to go first, I'm going to keep a healthy distance, because if he finds something bad, I'm not getting to be a part of this, but I will, tag along a bit.
I follow him
This is
too.
the most tsundere sort of way you could follow the party.
No,
It's not like I want to follow you guys or anything.
no, if he's getting into shit, I'm a leave, but I'm keeping a distance so that if something happens, I'm not going to be a part of it. I turn to Razzle and say, well, I suppose we'll start our journey.
Very well. I pull out a scroll from my backpack and begin crafting as we walk.
What the fuck?
I'm going
Right.
to make,
With
That's
axe
my
right?
turn now?
I'm going to make, or start making anyway, it's going to take a day, Scroll of Cure Light Wounds, which means that is an
Excuse me.
intelligence check.
Did you say cheers?
Cheers.
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 Oh, no.
Well, no, I did.
Cheers.
Everyone
So-
calm down.
That is,
We haven't even actually made introductions. We're just already on the get-go.
Just
Yeah.
everybody calm down.
New
will ya?
clan. New clan.
What until I finish, please?
alright.
Nat 20. Okay,
You got
that's
a 20,
excited.
that's it, you made it.
I made it
Yeah.
instantly. Okay, so I guess I shall take. What's Cure Light Runes cost?
So
I just that
Give me a second.
I have nothing but respect for that roll. That was amazing.
So, would that mean that if I saw that
It's
happen,
pretty
all I'm
impressive.
looking at is he pulls out a sheet of parchment and a pen, and then instantaneously it starts glowing and he pockets it?
I'm back.
He
Pretty much.
breathes out of the corner of your eye when he does that. You think for a second that he seemed to grow angelic wings or something as his eyes glue, and then he just puts the parchment away again.
What was that, Razzle?
Don't worry about it.
Hmm.
Okay, so that's 25 gold.
So we're they're doing this while they're walking.
Yeah,
correct?
Yes.
And so everyone's
Alright.
going towards it now.
How?
I'm going to shout. I'm going.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to shout at them as they're walking. Wait. Wizards that way. Like in just blatant confusion
Who are you
of
saying that
what's
to?
going on. Everyone that is walking.
Are we?
Hang on.
I
I
shout
turn
like a
back
general
and look
shouting
at him
statement.
and say, never thought I'd see a lizard speak. And then just keep walking with Razzle.
How close am I to autistic lizard?
I just continue walking and ignore them.
Yeah, so we've got 3 people walking, so you guys are still in the starting clearing, so you're 10 feet from each other.
All right. I guess,
Ah.
I
I
guess
walk-
I'll follow suit.
I walk past lighter fluid to try and catch up to the what seems to be a
Trail.
human, and as I'm walking past lighter fluid, I say, "Well, you've got a lot to learn."
Everyone hates lizards.
What the fuck? Okay. Alright.
Yeah,
I'm
the
just gonna-
weird
I'm
and
just going to-
scaly.
just going to
Why
whisper,
wouldn't I
just
hate
going to
them?
whisper. I'm just going to whisper in Draconic. Yeah, sure thing, bud.
Can I say something back to that?
Yeah, you'd
You know
understand that.
Draconic?
Can I?
Yeah, Draconic. Yeah.
Can I say something back to him after
Sure.
he says that? I say in Draconic, you know I can speak that too, right?
Can I yell, as I hear that, I yell back and it says, you're not the only one.
What would be, I guess, just to hearing that, I'm going to scream in Draconic. What the fuck? In shock that a smooth skin knows lizard tongue.
Thinking that there is a
Should've just
potential
yelled.
conflict happening, I pull out an alchemist's fire and prepare to throw.
You should have just
it's
yelled
like so.
cultural appropriation.
Oh my
Razzle,
god.
don't worry yet, they're not quite perturbed. I don't think they
And
understand what's even going on.
I
Wait,
go
alright,
to walk with the other group to catch up.
Nodding in understanding, I put away the alchemist fire.
I look on in
I'm
confusion.
going to jog up to Flint. Shit, what's your character's name again?
Lathy.
Lathier? I'm going to jog up to the tall, smooth skin. Who taught and say in Draconic? Who taught you that?
Are
Hang
you
on.
talking to a local news
Am I
or
allowed
something?
am I allowed to butt in as well?
Yeah.
I guess you're all like walking together now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
can I, as he says that, can I grab
I know.
him gently and say, "Whoa now, young one," and then I look up at, Flint's character and say, "Sorry, Malish."
Well, at least one of them is intelligent.
Do you say that in common or Draconic?
He's common, yeah.
In common.
Yeah, in common, yeah.
That.
Okay.
But
While this is all happening, I continue
Indra-
to ignore them and continue to head towards the
Yeah,
shiny
I
object.
know.
Hey,
I'm guessing at
continue
this
to
point,
follow
like,
silence.
everyone's just
wait, I've
walking
just
and
noticed
talking.
at this point I've noticed Homer, what's your guys? Bobby hasn't moved
Bobby
yet.
McBobo.
And I look back and say, "Are you coming with us or not? This field
I-
is quite
I
boring."
run. I
Yeah.
run towards Silentia.
God. Yeah. Okay.
alright, it's like
So-
in the Forgotten Kingdoms.
You walk towards the glinting object as the sun seems to carve its slow descent in the late afternoon. The girl is humming sloth. Well, as you get closer, you recognize it to be the small diminutive figure of a girl as she seems to hum softly as you reach her. At this point, you can see the glinting object was both a shining helmet far too big for her, and also a far too large greatsword, which seems almost as tall as she is.
I asked to look at the weapons and helmet.
What, you immediately go up to her and say,
That's it.
"Give me those. I want to look at them."
Oh god, this
No,
is
I
gonna
mean,
be.
like, may I look at these items that you have, is what I say.
He kind of like first ignore. What the fuck? Okay, and then she kind of ignores you and then says, "Sorry about standing so far away. I didn't know what you would all do when you woke up. After all, last night you weren't exactly the nicest of people."
Wasn't the
What
night-
did we do to you last night?
Okay.
I'm going to like shout off like from a slight distance, and in question.
She explains that last night at the local inn in Nashkel, you all seemed to get quite rowdy and may or may not have insulted her master's mother, among many other things. So he knocked you all out and dragged you out here. And that worried her. Well, and she was worried that you were all alive and well. You were all sitting near each other, and I think he just assumed that you were together.
I look to Lathy for direction in this, and whether or not we wish to allow the knife ear to continue speaking.
Oh, knife it. It's just a human. It's like a young girl.
No, I'm talking about the fucking elf.
Ah, yes.
Silver.
What was Silent? What was your name? Oh, I
Silver.
don't know your name.
We don't know the name yet.
Can the elf move away from someone as charming as this young lady? Get back. She'll do the speaking for us.
I step back and allow I can't remember. I step back and allow the rich
Not
man
back
to
and
do the
allow-
talking.
Yeah.
I get on one knee to, kind of like speak to her on her level and say, well,
An idea, she's probably between the ages of like 14, 15, that kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like young but not that
yeah, I
young
don't have to.
is
Yeah,
what
okay.
you're probably thinking, yeah.
I must apologise for our actions last night. I have no memories of it, which is quite my failing on there. Who was your master, may I ask?
Her smile seems to beam somewhat as she says, "Master Bell, he's the mage of the town." Pointing behind her and towards the distant speckled buildings a couple of miles off.
After she says that, I kind of whisper to Razzles, like, a mage? This could be quite useful. I think I know where we should be heading.
Nodding emphatically in agreement.
I turn back to her and say, so what are you doing with those weapons out here? Were you looking to hunt something? It doesn't seem quite fitting for a young girl such as yourself to be doing.
She did say just before that she came out here as she was worried that you were all alive after her master kind of like dragged you all out of town.
Well, yeah, but she's not like, she doesn't have the helmet on or anything.
Yeah. Yep. No, it looks far too big for her, and so does the sword. And so
okay.
Her eyes go wide as she realizes she hasn't introduced herself. I'm Fiona Abramok, but everyone just calls me Fia. She glances up at the sky. We should probably be heading back soonish, as I'd rather not be this close to Durlax after sundown. Especially with the recent wildlife going crazy.
Ooh, okay. Well, I suppose you being a local, we should probably take your advice. As we walk, inform of me, what is this Durlax Tower?
Yep, okay, so you all begin to, well, at least I'm guessing everyone else is also going with you
Yes.
at this point.
Yeah.
I've still
beforehand-
been.
Yeah.
Can I turn back and head to the obsidian tower to examine it?
You're on your own,
Yep.
man.
Okay, yeah.
But
Yeah, I
I'm going to
expect that.
still just be piping in the background. Wait, who taught you that, like, in curiosity, to how the smooth skin knows Draconic?
Yeah. So one person's going off towards Durlags, and then the rest of the party's going towards Nashkel. So Thea notices you start walking in the opposite direction, and then she kind of gets a little bit frustrated and says, "That's just dandy. I wait here all day to make sure you guys are all right, and you go and walk off through the green fields." Thea turns and begins to walk away with the rest of the party, I guess, stopping
I
briefly
shout-
to turn around and yell, "Better get walking. The nearest town is 120 miles that way," and and points kind of just past Durlag's tower, but in the same sort of direction.
I shout back to I need to examine our landscape and understand what we have to work with.
He goes, and just continues walking.
Can
And so you were
I
asked.
walk off and mutter, "Stroppy child."
I say to Razzle once again, is like, do you reckon we'll see him again? I certainly hope not. He's not very intelligent, that one.
Razzle begins laughing uncontrollably.
Cackling.
Hey, Flint, I'm a female.
I didn't have anything to do with gender in that sentence.
I thought you said he.
No, so I don't think we'll see that one again.
Oh, it's okay. I'm deaf. Never mind.
Nah, he identifies as that they.
No, I'm that way.
So, yeah. So you were
I'm going-
asking something to her as you walked.
Oh, I said that to Razzle.
Oh no! But you were asking something before he said that he was walking away. You asked her a
shit,
question as
yeah.
we were walking.
Yeah, I asked her about
You asked him about
Tower?
the tower and that.
yeah, what Durlag's tower and who like Master Bell was. Actually, no. Okay, so as I was saying before, would you be able to inform me a little bit more of this tower that you mentioned? That our quite unintelligent friend seems to be walking towards.
Yeah, it's a bit of an odd one. That it's got quite a long history, more likely just surrounding murder. I say we, but it's all Master Bell. He's kind of examining it, and that's why we sort of came to this town. It's made out of some strange black obsidian, and it seems to be locked quite securely from the outside, but yeah, it's that one over there that the idiot seems to be walking towards.
Oh, it's not like me. I love it.
Being interested in the new topic of conversation alongside the architecture of the tower, I ask what they have learned about the structure of the actual obsidian itself.
She kind of shuffles. Oh wait, sorry, missed the line. Shifting her helmet slightly onto a backpack, she seems to state that we haven't learned altogether too much. I know that Bell said that it can't be magically entered, or at least not by traditional means. Apart from that,
while
we're
this
trying
is
to work out how to unlock it, really.
I turn to Razzle and say, would you know any sort of way to get in there with like a bypass or maybe anything like that?
While everyone's talking, I'm just gonna scuttle my way to the actual the face or the nearest meeting point of the tower and just jab at it with the tip of my axe.
We're
See
nowhere
if
near the
anything
tower.
No,
shifts
we're
off.
not going to the
Oh.
tower, Light of Fluid. We're
Oh.
going to the town. Dickhead's
Also-
going towards the tower.
Yeah, so one
Okay,
second, if
okay.
I just quickly go.
And let your mic staticky.
How's that?
1 second. If
That's
I go
Okay, then
and
I-
show
then I-
like
then I
a
just
small
subtract what I
kind of
just said.
area, if I
Yeah.
use
So-
my drawing pen.
So before we got
Hmm.
I not have a drawing pen. Oh, I can't free
got
it.
sidetracked by Light of Fluid there,
Hmm.
I answer evil. If it's obsidian, then it is a non-porous material, meaning acid will likely not function against it. But considering most obsidian is in fact very brittle, we might have an option.
I'll remember that for later.
So like that's a very crude drawing, but effectively like if you imagine that you started in that like clearing here,
Yep.
then she was like roughly there-ish, probably a little bit closer, so that's like a mile. Durlag's tower was about like 6 miles or 6 or 10 miles or so, well, about 6 miles. And then the town is probably about like 10 miles.
So I want to ask, what is the tower for? Or I guess just pipe some.
We don't know.
I'll just pipe.
She says,
Why not?
she says that historically it was, well, apparently it was carved by dwarves out of a volcano, but they whittled it down to a tower. Don't really know much else that myself, as she seems to scrunch up her brow and try to think hard on the subject.
After she says that, I kind of get like my eyes a little bit widened and kind of taken aback. They carved down a whole mountain?
That's not how you build.
Okay.
I'm just
I don't
going to
know if
pipe.
that's how you do it.
That's not how tower. That's not how you build a tower.
I know, but apparently
You
this
don't
one
know
was.
that.
No, like in character.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna spout that
Yeah.
doesn't make sense.
Yeah, but what would you know about that? You don't have an architecture
Yeah.
skill.
I know how to take it down.
No, don't.
No, that would also be architecture. You don't know anything about it.
Yep.
All you know is it's a big block.
Yeah, true.
So I turn to Lathia, mentioning if it is indeed been carved down from a larger source, it means that it is weak to heavy blows. Obsidian is noticeably brittle and not very hard. If we have a strong enough member of our party and maybe a pickaxe, we could get through.
I hear that.
After I hear
you
the
just,
pickaxe line, I'll look at what's
Oh.
what's the big lizard's name? Impact?
Broad.
I don't know your name yet. I look over to you, seeing that you actually are quite a large being, and say, "You look like someone who could very much break something with a pickaxe."
Yes.
Fiona does turn as you whispered that. Well, did you whisper it or just kind of say it because you're all walking together?
Whisper.
Whisper.
Oh, okay. I guess let's see if she heard it or not. Wait, where's it? Okay, so she's got a +2. 19
definitely
plus
heard that.
2, yeah.
Oh god.
She kind of perks up hearing your conversation and then says, "Oh, if you're looking at it, then perhaps you could give Master Bell like some help with it. I'm sure that he would be more than willing to have someone help him."
It
Looking
appears we have
toward-
goals aligned with someone else of this land.
Indeed. I'll leave it up to Master Lathia to figure it out, though.
As I do believe speaking with this Master Bell, I think his name was, would be quite beneficial for all of us.
So, As night sets in, Fiona appears to get more and more anxious, grumbling now every now and then about why Belle had to drag you all out so far, and states that we're still a good 7 miles from town.
Well, I suppose we could set up camp for the night if that seems like a good option.
And
Do not
with
worry, little girl. You can use my tent. I'll be fine outside.
With the dark.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. I was going to finish this off with darkness setting around you, a slight brightness seems to catch your eye. About like
I
a
see.
mile or so off, in the direction of the town.
Kind of a spot
it
to
dark?
see if I can get like a good look on it.
Is
Yep.
it dark enough to be? Is it dark enough to be hard to see things?
Imagine it's now passed from twilight to night.
So that's a wisdom
Okay.
check, isn't it?
Well, it's no longer purplish sky, sun's gone. It's now the stars are coming out, and it's really getting dark.
Would
Does
that
anyone?
be-
I just-
Yeah.
I
For
could
the,
take
the
a
spot
look.
modifier is wisdom, isn't it?
Yes.
No.
Oh no, it's on my sheet. I'll look. Yeah, okay. So 1d20 plus 2. All right, wham.
Wait.
And
Oh,
what were
hang
you
on.
saying? Sorry.
I was just going to say I set up camp as I saw nightfall rolling in.
Do that. Wham.
Does dark vision
I
let you
got an
see
8.
things?
I got a 20.
That is.
Yep. Dark
Oh,
vision
shit.
means dark vision means that you pretty much see normally.
Okay, so what do I see?
Well, hang on. Well, let's see if I see it. Because I got the...
So 18 plus 2, you get negative. Where's the circumstance bonus for? I'm just gonna. I can't be bothered looking up right now. I'm gonna say -2 for circumstance bonus of it being dark, unless you have dark vision or something. So that would come out to 18 in total. What were you saying? Lighter, I think it was.
Yeah. Yes.
So do you want to make a spot check as well because you have dark vision?
Yeah, no, dark vision. Yeah, doesn't dark vision just give you just blatant vision?
Oh yeah, but
You've still got to make a
still
spot check.
Yeah. So
Okay, that's a wisdom modifier plus 20. All right, my sheet.
Plus 20.
No, a
Ah!
roll a d20.
Yeah, yeah.
Roll a d20 plus my modifier.
Yes.
I was
Yeah, yeah.
about to say, fuck me.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Wisdom -1. Alright. Fucking lovely. Alright. -1. Ah, shit.
So roll a 1d20 minus 1.
I have space. Roll command. Well, fuck.
So 7.
7.
You
So
see jack shit.
you can't. You can kind of see the light, but you can't make out anything. And so with your 18, you notice that it appears to be somewhat of a campfire that seems lit. Forward and to the left of where your path is kind of taking you as you're kind of beelining it towards the town. And a silhouetted shape seems to be moving between you and the flames.
So we're still walking in that direction.
Well, you guys had mentioned setting up camp, so
Yeah.
that's about like a mile away. So you can trudge through the darkness. You could, for instance, if you really wanted, no, fuck camping, we walk, and then just go straight for the town, and you'll probably
No,
make it
I'd
by
say we-
daybreak.
I'd say we stay here.
And because Flint said that he'd give his tent to the girl, after he said that, I say to Flint, no man such of your stature should sleep outside. I shall sleep outside. You shall have my tent.
I'll reply to him, don't worry. If I cannot suffer just a little bit for my people, then I'm obviously not worthy to help them. To aid them. Shit, how do I word this? Oh, you know what I'm getting at. Good enough.
Yeah, I say.
Yeah.
After that, I say, indeed, and I bow because I don't know how to act around people.
Yeah.
I turn to Razzle and say, I like this one. He seems good.
I'll take
So-
the tent. I'll pipe just like while eavesdropping.
What's your tent, like a boot?
Yep. So you begin to all setting up your camp. So let's quickly. So you were going towards. Who was it that was going towards the Legs Tower?
Wasn't it silent?
I was saying
Yeah.
towards the
Yep.
tower. My own.
So you managed to make it within about 3 miles or so of the tower before it too gets dark on your side.
I set up camp and wait for the next day to continue my journey towards the tower.
Yep. Okay.
So with setting up camp, I tell the rest of them, you all go to sleep tonight. I'll take the first watch. I go to the
Oh,
big-
and
Can
oh,
I
sorry.
use-
This is just to kind of let you guys know, because I do have dates on here, and that's why I put the calendar down. Is the current date is 16th of Elaint, 1384 DR. DR is just the year, so 16th of Elaint is. It's pretty much just right. Where's my fucking calendar?
we're near the end of
it's-
summer, are we?
It's just past the autumn equinox,
Oh, okay.
That's
Oh,
you.
thanks.
so you're in autumn.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So it might get a little bit chilly.
Alright. While we're all setting
No.
up to prepare for the end of
I-
the night, I'll begin crafting another scroll of cure light wounds.
Swear down, if you make another one straight away, I'm about to just quit. That's no.
This is good for us.
Sorry, breaking character right now
Yes,
because no.
We have the make the resources, dog.
Oh my
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Oh, yeah.
god. Let's go.
How
29.
far along do I get, Dan?
So how long does it usually take?
It's 1 day to craft a scroll of cure light wounds.
Yep. So I'll
No.
probably say you can make it in about. So what is the DC for actually crafting the scroll?
Cure light wounds. Cure light wounds. Where is it? Oh, there it is. It's 22.
22. So let's say you'll make it by morning.
Okie dokie.
So like
Uh,
6 hours or something.
Okay, well, I guess I settle in to begin crafting it once more while the night passes.
So while we're setting
Don't
up
tell me you're
camp,
gonna craft it in your sleep.
Are we walking along a trail, or are we just in a blatant open
We just got
wooded
camps in a
area?
field.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind then.
But you've got like long grass around you and everything. The long grass is probably about meter high.
How
right.
big? I look over whilst crafting and I measure the size of the fire lizard.
I don't know how tall it is.
How tall are you, Impact?
6 foot.
Damn.
Coming to myself in planning, I begin crafting the cure light wound scroll once more.
I'm just eating 2 chips and then we'll take a cheers and I'll continue.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Oh,
Already.
yeah,
Yes.
I'll take first watch.
Cheers.
So that'll be, like 2 hours, I guess? 3 hours? Well, how long was night?
Okay, so
Or how long do we have left?
autumn. So it would be probably about. So that is about. It's not. Sorry, about. I think it's 8 hours.
Alright, so I'll take, so, I guess I'll do 4 hours of watch, and then I'll turn over to the lizard and say, I'll wake you up after the first 4, and then you'll take charge after that.
Bear in mind, a good
Which one?
night's rest is 6 hours.
Yeah, which lizard?
Okay. Okay. So if I do 2 hours of
Well, I
watch, and then okay, so I do 2 hours of watch. Impact does 2. Little lizard does 2,
That's 6.
and then we need.
Bobby McBob.
Yeah, Bobby. You. Oh wait. Homer, did you close the tab? You're out.
Huh?
No, he's
Oh
still
no,
here.
wait.
Well, no,
who
I'm
left?
still
Oh
in,
no,
I'm still
Dan
in.
went out. Dan went out. Yeah.
Did we lose Dan?
What? No, I'm here.
Oh yeah. No,
No,
you just
you-
disappeared from the player list.
Hmm.
Oh,
There you go. You're back.
Oh yeah, that's
No, it's
fucking
because
weird.
I was like
Yeah,
all
yeah.
tabbed out of it for like
Oh,
too long,
okay.
I think.
Yeah. So I'll take the first 2. Big lizard second 2. Little
Big
lizard.
lizard!
And then little lizard does 2, and then Bobby does the next, because fucking gnome is crafting all night.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, Impact, you better be ready to carry about 30 kilo of weight.
yeah, it's not man.
I'm going to be sleeping on your shoulders for the way into the town.
You're fine.
Need them
Okay,
fucking scrolls, fellas.
So, like, is anything happening in between the watches?
Yeah, so there will be. I was just about to quickly pop over to
Alright.
Silent. That.
Alright.
So, Silent,
Yes.
at this point, you're a few hours into the night, so I'm just. He's pretty much a few hours ahead of you, so I'm just kind of jumping there, because.
Yeah, it's fine.
So, a few hours into the night, you do get a slight feeling of unease as you're pretty much looming with the moonlight casting a shadow of Durlag's tower over the region. Even this far out. You get a slight sense of unease, and you swear that every now and then slight voices.
I step outside with my short sword drawn and go check around the surrounding area.
Have any
Okay.
low light or dark vision?
I have the light, but I can
Okay,
also
so-
pull out. I can also
Yeah,
pull out another
so-
burning torch.
Yeah, so low
Yeah.
light is good enough for moonlight. There isn't any
Right.
cloud cover at the moment, so low light should be good enough.
Mhm.
So, do you want to roll anything? Are you making any checks when you are checking around?
What would I need to do to check for like animals or enemies, like bandits and stuff?
So you could do a spot check, you could do a listen check. You could
I'll do a
try to
listen.
do like a search check, but search checks are incredibly slow and time consuming. And that's kind of
I'll
like
do a listen
rustling
check.
around in like, yeah.
So I have ability modifier of +2, 1 rank in it, and a miscellaneous modifier of +2. The skill modifier says 5 on it.
Then you do.
Yeah, there should be a total column that adds all of it together.
Alright, so it's +5 for that.
So 1d20 plus 5.
I'm gonna laugh so much if he gets eaten by like a fucking ghast or something.
Right.
What the fuck is
Oh.
a gas?
19 plus 10. Oh wait, that wasn't. No, that was Angelo's last
Me,
one. Sad.
bro.
I saw the like typing come up, and then
Yeah.
it like stopped, and then it shunted, and I assumed that was the roll.
That's me rolling like an unachieved. Oh,
25.
Let's
Crit.
go.
Oh.
Nice.
Okay, I want to prefix this with, in like this campaign, I think I had explained it to like Flint ages and ages ago. It will make absolutely like 0 sense. Like with there's a long running meme called Kill Theory, but like it has kind of a purpose in this D&D campaign. And yeah, so if you hear at 1 kill, the idea is that you're kind of slowly going insane, and you're like, you know how people who go insane, it's said that they kind of see more and more,
Yeah, yeah.
like extra, like insanity, extra planes, that kind of thing.
Yep.
At 1 kill, You see everything as you briefly gain celestial sight and simultaneously gaze into the abyss and the world around you. You never knew you were an accomplished astronomer, but from the trajectory of the moon and the sun, you discern that you're deep within the green fields. At 2 cules, you notice the smooth features of a little girl who seems to be sleeping in a tent, quite a far distance off. Her
Hi,
eyes
that's
seem
a-
alight with fire. She seems to beckon you softly from her slumber as you silently scream due to your mouth temporarily becoming one with the infinite weave.
Holy shit!
The slender human girl with
Bruh.
red head and burning eyes seems to stare at you from her sleep. There is a town in the distance behind her, and a camp quite close to where she was located, as you see a small dwarf seeming to be fighting back against some local wolves. Gazing
Oh,
further over towards the town, you notice a man seeming to draw water from a well. At your command, he seems to trip and fall into the well.
Kill the man.
The tower that looms rather close to you, constantly drawing your gaze. As you seem to try and glance inwards, it seems to shunt you backwards, as its sleek obsidian shell seems to counter anything that you can see. A large seal seems to reside on its door, as your vision collapses in on itself and you return to normal. Now you're gonna have to, 1 second, I can't remember what. Where's the insanity table?
1D100, isn't it?
1 second. Nah, so what's your wisdom or intelligence modifier?
Wisdom's 2, intelligence is 0.
Motherfucker, aren't you glad
so-
I had you get the extra whiz?
Yeah, so 2 times 5, so you have to roll under a 10. And you don't take
Right.
sanity damage.
Oh,
Out of what?
damn.
On a d20 or what dice?
Yeah, so D20. So you have to roll underneath a 10. And then now I have to bring up the insanity chart. 1 second, I'll bring it up on the other monitor.
I swear to Christ, if he crits and rolls a 20 and just goes completely mad, I'm gonna fucking just
Fucking
absolutely
yanked into one
bust
of
the
the outer
gut.
planes.
Are we ready? Because I'm about to roll.
Okay.
Hey.
You're
Holy shit!
Okay.
20.
So that's just like, okay, so now you get, so roll roll a 0 to 2.
Stop.
What?
He rolled D20. He didn't roll
Yeah.
1D20. Try again, silent.
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
1d20.
I sent you a message,
Okay.
silent. Copy and paste that.
So it's slash, so it's slash
Yeah, I
roll
sent it to you a
d20.
message
Yeah.
on Discord.
Yep.
Make life
I didn't
easier
realize that would
for
have an
everyone.
effect.
Oh, I thought that
Didn't
was
change shit.
Dude!
Change shit. I'm sorry, silent. I tried. But
So
well,
roll. So now,
Fuck.
so how sanity damage works is that, like, so he was on 10 effectively, and so as you take more sanity damage, it's harder to actually roll under it, so it goes down. So now you have to roll a 1d2.
Oh no.
1d2.
oh,
And this is sanity
So
damage.
copy
This
and
is
paste and get rid of the
Oh,
0.
yeah. So this is how
One,
much.
two,
So
two, okay.
since you're at, I'll put that in your notes somewhere, or like on your character, your actual character in the. So
Oh,
now
well.
you go from 10 sanity down to 9 sanity. So the next time you have to roll any sanity, it gets harder and harder.
I'm gonna put my sanity, just put in like a bit in the money, little like money box.
Yep. And now you roll the 1d20, and we see what happens.
Can I make a?
So sanity's now 9.
Yep.
Out of
I've had
10.
an epiphany.
Okay.
Is anyone using the blue bar for anything? The blue circle?
I'm
Yeah.
not.
sanity.
that,
Yeah,
that's
good-
what I was
good
gonna say.
thing, yeah.
Sanity.
That's actually a brilliant idea,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
then you
fuck
can
yeah.
set it. Yeah, blue bar
Yeah,
set it as
that's
your
fine.
sanity, which is your intelligence or wisdom, whichever one's higher. And then if you have 0 or negatives in each of those, then it goes off your constitution.
Oh, okay, so mine's 12.
Yeah, so that's plus. Oh, okay, so that's
Wait, is it
3.
2 ability modifier or like the whole
It's
stat?
it's the ability modifier times by 5. Oh dear. Okay, that's not
Okay.
good.
So wait.
Okay, so 10.
Yep.
So ability modified by 5. So I've
Yeah,
got a
times
5.
5.
He just got another 19.
Yeah, so we'll see. So here is the insanity chart on my screen. So insanity times 2 is if he was to roll a nat 20 on this, then next time he has to roll on the times 2 chart. Whoops, let's not do that.
You're really not doing
so-
yourself any favors, Solid.
19.
Okay, let me just put that.
Happens
You
to-
bludgeon.
I'm actually grateful he walked away.
You bludgeon your head with the nearest ally's weapon for half damage. I'm going to say that since his weapon's drawn, he bludgeons himself for half of his weapon damage. So now he needs to hitting himself automatically hits. So I don't know what his weapon is.
1d6.
Yeah, so 1d3.
He's
Yeah,
getting
1d6. It's
He's
d6.
getting bullied by a cosmic entity
Yeah,
that's
so
just telling it, pretty much making him go, "Stop hitting yourself!
You,
Stop
you
hitting
do.
yourself!"
Shut
The
up.
medium size.
You're doing a 1d3, Solid.
It's 1d6 and then halved.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is
Yeah.
He's damaging himself with a 1d3.
Oh, is he small sized with a short sword?
No, it's a 1d6.
No,
Yeah,
medium.
short
yeah.
sword is 1d6 on a medium.
So you'd be
Yes.
damaging him with a 1d3, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but like, so for instance, weapon damage also takes into account his strength, so it would be 1d6
true,
plus
yeah.
strength, and then
Oh,
you
yeah,
would
okay.
halve it.
So yeah,
Yeah,
do 1d6 plus your strength modifier, which should be
Plus
3.
2.
Oh,
two.
2, that's right, it's 14.
Yep. Right, so that should do it.
No,
I
you
forgot
didn't hit
the
the
slash.
slash.
Yeah, slash.
Yeah, all good. I think, can you press up in this? You can also press up, by the way, to do your pass message. So you can
I'll
just
put it
do
in.
that and then go to the front and then just put a slash in there.
5.
So
So
So 5 halved is it's rounded
3.
up, so 3 damage.
I am down to 6 HP.
Hmm.
Didn't expect that to
There we
happen, but oh well.
Yeah, nor did I.
And afterwards, now you find yourself seemingly alone in the darkness.
Oh, God.
Nothing but the wind to keep you company.
I turn back to my tent and go back to sleep.
With a slightly bleeding skull.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay, and now let's head back over to the others. So where were we? Over here, blah blah blah. Nope, we're not there yet. That's path. That's
Aren't you sad you weren't running around with the guy with the heal scrolls, eh?
I have left the healing potions if I want to use them.
Okay,
Sorry, not
so
left the healing potion of light wounds. I could use them
also
easily.
I think you do heal a little bit after a rest. I can't remember how much though. I think it's like
The
one
clock
every
isn't
2
clock.
hours. I think it's 1 every 2 hours.
Oh, okay.
So at camp, blah blah blah. So you've set up camp. You've done the taking watch, and so who is on first watch? And do you have
Hey,
a
that's me.
campfire? Because I
Yeah,
don't know if anyone had anything that could create a campfire or
I've
anything.
got alchemist
I
fire,
do.
so we have a.
I got a
yeah,
flint
let's
still.
not fucking torch the entire fields.
Torch the green fields. Good.
I have. Wait.
No.
I do have a hooded lantern as well, so I pull that out as I'm crafting for light.
Okay, yeah, we'll go with the lantern.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, all right. So I'll use yeah, we'll use the lantern.
Sorry, I'm just reaching for a cider. So, probably about an hour and a half into your watch, you hear a faint rush of grass, and the wind gently rustles. You hear a faint rush of grass as the wind gently rustles the hills and slopes around you.
Wait. What in the direction of the? Is this just like a generic wind direction?
The wind's been rustling, but it was a little bit in between. You know how there's that rhythmic kind of wind? It was a little bit in between it.
Yeah, okay, so I turn the lantern in the direction of what I heard, and I'll do a spot check, I guess.
Yep. The hooded lantern is the one with the cone in front of it, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yep.
it focuses the light, yeah.
Yep. Yep. So I'll give you a +2 circumstance bonus on it as well.
Okay, so that's a +2 and another +2.
So, +4.
I got a 22.
Well, shit.
Oh.
Mm.
Ah, yes.
Good luck, evil. Don't go mad.
No,
Wait, a
that's
42,
only on that 20s.
22.
Okay. So. Alright, Cap. Okay, so. In the darkness, you manage to spot at least a pair, but possibly more, of glinting eyes looking back at you, and some fur that looks quite rugged.
Oh shit. Okay, so I use my signal whistle and yell out to the rest of the camp that I see some fucking things in the grass.
Do I know what the fuck whistle is?
It's very
Yes.
loud.
You'll hear it.
Yep, so
I'm just
You
gonna go to
hear
the toilet real quick. I'll put your headset
Oh,
on.
wait, hang on. I'll do it in character. I blow the whistle, and then I yell, "Awake! There is something in the grass!" to the camp.
there's a snake in my boot.
Yes.
There's a snake in my boot.
Yep. So,
Deep in focus, I fail to pay attention to the shout.
Oh, you'd have to do a roll on that, wouldn't you?
No, I've
Concentration
got the
check.
inattentive.
Oh, inattentive floor, yeah.
I've got an inattentive flaw.
Yeah, okay.
I literally don't hear you.
I'm gonna barrel for it. Like are you gesturing towards any direction?
yep, so you're leaving your tent or wherever you were laid down.
A bedroll.
And so, yep, so as you rouse the surrounding camp with the whistle, the eyes seem to dart out somewhere into the long grass nearby.
Okay, so everyone's starting to wake up. That means... so I keep the lamp focused on where I saw them move. I'll do another
Yep.
spot on that.
Do you want to, because spotting from where you are, you have a pretty good view of what it was, and, well, you had a view of where it was, and it's certainly not there anymore. What with it being long grass, that could be a, like, path or channel from where it's been going through.
Oh, okay, yeah, so I'd easily see a path where that went, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm not going to go in first, fuck that. Alright, so I guess I give the lantern to the big lizard and tell him to take point, I guess, and go forward.
I say.
You better check out that noise.
Ah, yeah,
I say,
the big one. Take this and follow the path in the grass.
Are you going to explain to him what you saw, or are
Oh,
you
yeah,
just
yeah.
blowing the whistle
I was
and
going to,
then
like,
just
give it to him and then tell him, yeah.
go into the darkness?
Yeah, so,
Noticing them starting to shift away from the camp, despite it all,
Mm.
I notice that they are looking for something in the grass.
Mm.
So I cast dancing lights
oh no.
to help light up the area for them.
oh, big brain.
What
Ah.
did you cast on it on?
What is it? Wait, what does dancing
just-
lights exactly look like?
Lights.
No, as in like dancing
It's,
lights.
it
What is
kind of looks like fireflies, but a little bit brighter.
Ah.
So I cast one on myself.
And he can, like, I think he can move it.
Yeah, I cast one to stay with myself so I can continue working with light. And then I cast one on the large lizard, one on Lathia, and the other in the sort of middle ground between. Just to have a full area of light.
The dancing lights need to stay within 10-foot radius of each other.
That wouldn't be too far from 10 feet, would it? Oh, actually, yeah, I guess I'd do a line from myself out to the
Yeah, okay.
to the lizard, the big lizard. That'd be better.
When Flint beckons me to take point, I say, "Of course, as you wish." And I take point.
Yep.
Oh,
So
okay.
do we want to?
I am back.
I'm just gonna put that bedroll. That's Flint's tent.
Okay, what
And
else do
so
I need to do?
where you kind of. So if you move your characters onto roughly anywhere within that line of like grass, well,
The
within
little,
there,
okay,
yeah.
so I'll put it about here because
I
she's
couldn't be
in the
bothered.
tent.
Yeah, I couldn't be bothered like covering the entire
Okay,
place with long
so-
grass. But
Yeah, that's fine.
Am I putting mine? There you go.
Big lizard would be next to me. There you go. Yep. And then where's the? He's in the tent.
oh yeah, give me a second. Sorry. I should shift her over now. Yep. So she's there.
Okay.
Hey, hold on.
There.
Okay, what the?
So-
I remember she's
Oh,
15.
no.
that
This is gonna be bad.
That means that there's going to be a dancing light. Sort of. Actually, fuck, I can't ping. Hang on.
Hold down the click.
So we'll have one like right next to me. Then there's one here. Then I'll put one near you, and then one just right there in front of the on the lizard.
Another thing I do is I yell out to the one that hasn't spoken yet, the other human. Now you stay with the girl. Make sure she doesn't get hurt.
Yep.
Yes, I say yes, okay.
And so you saw the figures roughly there, Flint.
Oh,
And they seem to move like that direction.
Oh,
okay.
Yep.
So yeah, that means that both Flint and the lizard would be up at that corner, not
Yeah.
where they are now.
No, this still works fine because I mean, it's no, this is good either way. Wait, yeah, no, because I would have been looking out.
Yeah, you would have been looking
Yeah.
out there, so yous would have been out that way.
Yeah.
Which means that my dancing light placement would actually be somewhere along like.
Yeah, if you want, just like draw them as like blue
Oh.
circles or something in a line.
Should I put myself up here then?
Yeah.
Well, your like lantern has a 60-foot cone, so you could see it from anywhere in the camp.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It's
Yeah,
from
all right, yeah,
behind the
no,
camera.
that's fine. Yep.
There you go.
You can even spread them out a little bit more than that, because that's only 5. Oh, yeah, that is technically 10 foot, because
Well, you know, the
diagonal
squares
is
are
just
10,
weird
aren't
like
they?
that.
Mm-hmm.
Squares are 5.
Oh, okay.
Squares are 5, but they're on a diagonal, so
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
diagonal. Technically, you can't move diagonal, so you have to move 5 foot like to the right and then 5 foot up.
yes.
Oof.
Okay, yep.
It's also to stop people from like if 2 people are directly in front of each other, take a 5-foot step diagonal to them, and then haha, I'm flanking you, because you can't.
Yeah. So I guess I'd. What happens now? Do rounds start now?
Well,
Oh no, we haven't seen anything yet, so
Are
not
we
yet.
rolling?
Oh.
Yeah, no, we haven't rolled initiative.
No, we haven't seen
Roll
them
for
yet, so it wouldn't
initiative
be able to
second.
start.
We've just
Yeah.
seen eyes.
Okay, so I guess
Sure.
the lizard would walk up towards where the trail is.
Are we
Yep.
moving?
so
Kurt?
moving out towards where Flint had gestured, or sorry, Lathia had gestured, you notice that amongst the long grass that there seems to be not one, but at least 2 slender paths that seem to wend their way in the same direction.
So they were both going off the same way.
Where the...
So- Would I be able to direct the little lizard to go off on the trail with the other big one?
You mean
Sure.
tell them to go and check out the like channel that's
Yeah,
in the
I'll just do
grass?
that. I guess you two follow the trail.
Of
And I
course.
gesture to the lizards.
I respond with, of course.
Yep.
So don't take no orders from no stinky human. Meow.
Oh my god. I'm just gonna hawk my axe up as high as I can and charge forward in the direction gestured, and scream. Yeah!
1 second, I'm just going to take a piss. 1 second.
Mhm.
Can I take a piss if you're taking a piss?
Actually, I'm going to as
Sure,
well.
yeah.
Yeah, let's all take a piss.
Group piss break.
yeah.
Pee
Hard.
break,
Happy break.
dude.
Hope they know if they don't find it, I'm just going to toss an alchemist fire into the long grass.
Bonus all
Very
down.
glad I'm not there now, honestly.
You's a
Fuck,
bastard.
man.
3 damage bludgeoning yourself in the head is like just chum's play compared to this.
You're about to see something truly majestic.
I'm gonna like wake up and I'll just see like there's a scorched patch over there and I'm like, God damn it.
I'm like a fucking stick, man. I'll probably be the first to die.
No, you're not. I've got 7 HP.
7. You know how much I have? 4.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
How
He's not wizard.
Hey,
Homeboy rolled a fucking wizard, dog.
No, he's got a
Yeah.
base 4. He should have 6 with his con modifier.
Oh, okay.
Right. Wait,
Yeah,
hold
because
up.
on
Oh yeah.
on
Yeah.
first level you always get max hit points for your class.
Fuck. Wait. Hold up. Let me change it then. Give me a sec.
Yeah, yeah.
There we go.
'Cause
Much
I've-
better.
Yeah, otherwise you could roll like, oh, I'm a
one.
wizard, roll, or like a warrior, roll 1 hit point, and it's like, great, I can't do anything. I'm
I
required
think
to
I
be in
accidentally
close
put 2
combat at
dots
all
on my
time.
character.
I'm back.
Here we
Alrighty,
go.
I'll come
Back. Cheers.
Cheers to piss break.
Can I just say something before we continue?
Mm.
Is it normal that
New
I'm
blood.
fine after 5.3 standard drinks?
That's pretty normal.
Okay,
Mm.
Wait, what's the alcohol content?
9%.
5.3 standard. Yeah, he's fine. You're
9%.
good.
I've
Oh,
got
yeah,
another
you're good.
bottle though.
Because I've gone through 6 ciders since 5, but I only had like 2 at 5, and then like when we started all
I-
got together, and now I've gone through like 3 or bit, 3 or 4.
I have currently had 2 glasses of gin, a glass of Malibu, and a cider. And I'm on my 2nd glass of Malibu at the minute.
Let's go.
Quarter
So,
bottle whiskey.
Nice.
do you guys want to move your characters into the grass and
Where would that
slow-
be?
the 2
What
lizards?
directions? What direction
Uh,
are the paths?
of the
what
arrow.
Direction.
Yeah,
The
the arrow's
arrow?
where the trails are.
So here?
Yeah. So if you just like Yep. So as you like move towards the end of the arrow,
Okay.
and so then do you guys want to make any checks of any kind?
Yeah.
What do I see? What do I see or hear with the inclusion of dark vision?
That would be
So
a
dark
spot
vision
check.
doesn't affect listen. Dark vision will help you with spotting, but you also have a lantern in front of you, so you wouldn't have any benefits of dark vision. And you would definitely
the
be in.
lantern is actively fucking us.
Well,
No,
no,
the-
it's helping.
No,
Yeah.
no, no. The dark vision
The land,
means you don't have a negative to sights in dark.
Okay.
you don't get a positive.
Yeah, so it's you're neutral, but like for instance, at least you don't have. Wait, do you have light sensitivity?
Ah, shit.
I don't think you do, but
Kobolds don't.
Yeah.
Kobolds
yeah,
don't.
kobolds don't. But like, yeah, I was just wondering because quite a few things that have dark vision do have light sensitivity.
Yeah.
Where like in blinding light, they're considered all dazzled and things like that. In direct sunlight, they're considered dazzled. But nah, probably not. So, from here, make your checks of any type that you want. So, listens, spots,
Oh, wait,
Um,
burning the
I think I
grass.
got a bonus to listens.
Yeah, can I do a listen check?
Yeah, sure.
What am I rolling?
Yep.
So that is, you should have listen in your skills.
Okay.
So it should be how many ranks you put in plus your wisdom.
Okay, 1. Okay, so it would be 10 plus 1.
Plus
Oh.
1. Yep. Oh wait, no, it wouldn't be.
No.
So
Yeah.
any skill
It'd be
check
1.
when
It'd be a 1.
yeah. So anytime I say to make a check, it's always it always refers to a d20. So you always roll a 1d20 plus whatever you have. However your character is good at it.
So on your character sheet, if you see at the top of the grid where it has skill name, key ability, skill modifiers, pay core attention to the skill modifier line. Go down to listen. What does the skill modifier say it's at?
1.
Oh,
Then
20
you
plus
do.
So that's 1 total,
You
yeah.
do-
So
yeah,
he's
you
got
do 1d20 plus 1.
No, well, he rolled a natural 20.
He
Oh.
put -1 though.
Yeah, no, -1 because that's my wisdom wisdom
Yeah, but it's a natural
modifier.
20.
It's a natural 20. It's a crit.
All right, so what do I hear?
okay.
I did that right. How did I do that?
1 second.
You put a tilde.
You're-
thing.
Am I in the right place? Yep. So your ears explode with sound. As at one cule of abstraction away from reality, you hear the distant heartbeat of the small girl, followed by the crackling of your fire.
God, here we
Oh,
go
I guess
again.
London.
Wait,
You-
wait. Okay, wait. Why is my ear? Wait.
You got a nat 20,
Why am-
things get
why-
weird. Just listen.
Yep.
It's only in specific places or when certain things are met, but you hear both nothing and everything. The ceremonial trumpet of the abyss serenades you. At 2 cules, you realize that you are a yapping dog, but you are not. Or is it a wolf? Or a couple of wolves? The abyss echoes as celestial background noise. You hear draconic yapping of your companion behind you. In a distant town, you hear the faint yelling of a man trapped down a well. You are confused. The sound of the tower catches your attention briefly and echoes as whispers. However, you also manage to hear, probably about 15 feet away from you, hidden amongst the grass, the sound of 3 figures.
Oh god.
Oh, shit.
3 figures, as in like 3 things standing
They
together,
seem to-
or a thing with 3 things
They
on
seem
it?
they seem to be side by side. And also, let's get your sanity out of the way.
Oh, yep.
All right. What am I Just someone copy paste. Alright, what am I rolling?
So
Sanity.
what's your intelligence or wisdom modifier?
My intelligence modifier is 0. My wisdom is -1.
-1. So intelligence and wisdom is 0 and -1. So you go off your what's your con modifier?
My +1.
+1. So you needed 1 times by 5. So you needed to roll underneath of a 5. You got 6. Wait, what's?
That's
Oh wait,
Impact's
no, that was
roll
impacts.
is-
Yeah, that's impacts roll. Okay. Oh, okay. So you need to roll underneath of a 5. How the fuck do you have 0 benefit to wisdom, intelligence, and con?
You talking to me?
No. I'm talking to the lizard.
Because I
GD.
jumped. Okay,
It's
there are 2
Still
lizards.
will
It's
save
2.
my life.
The little one.
Autistic one.
I rolled my stats. I dumped everything into strength because I'm a kobold that can punch the shit out of things.
Okay, so you're glass cannon. So you have 5. You have to roll a 1d20, and you have to roll it under a 5, or else you take sanity damage.
Alright,
Oh.
rolling the d20. The
Oh
d20.
god, this is gonna go badly.
Oh, shit.
17. So okay, so now you have to roll a 1d2.
Oh no, it came up right. D20. You have to roll a
1d2.
Ah,
Got a 2.
Okay, so now your sanity's at 3, and now you do your d20 roll too. Let's see what your insanity. negative is, what happens to you?
Wait, my insanity is 3. Wait, hold on.
Yeah, no. Well, this is the effect.
Yeah.
Oh.
So first you have to, because if you manage to roll under it, you kind of shrug it off, and you're like, yeah, this is nothing.
Oh my
17.
fuck.
17. Okay, so 17 is you take off all your armor and continue as normal.
Holy shit.
It takes you
Vicky!
1d.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I'm going
Okay,
to
so
scream.
how long does it take to take off your armor? Are you wearing like full plate or something?
I mean, I have my. No, I'm wearing just like leather scraps, or my actual logistics.
Okay, so it's like 20 seconds to
like
take off
studded
your
leather armor.
Yeah.
Can I just comment on this? Can I just
I
see
look
him
at
taking
them.
off his like armor, and I just like yell over to Razzle, "Do you see this fool?"
Of
I
course,
look
of
at
course
them
I do, sir. Do you want me to
Unfortunately,
throw one of
started
my
to not sound
special
this
blasts at them?
Ugh, not yet.
Okay, so there was a lot of people talking there. What's happening now? So, Big Lizard, now you see your companion taking off his armor directly in front of you. It's going to take him about 20 seconds to do so.
Yeah.
While he's doing that, I guess I'll allow him to mumble and say like, wolves.
I mumble or he mumbles that.
Well, I don't know what if he wants to inform you about what he saw.
You don't understand. I hear the sound of truth. Also, we have to say there's a man in the well that needs help.
Oh. I say,
Leave the man I pushed into the well.
well, that sounds like a personal problem.
Well, what's at the bottom of the well? Sorry.
That's what I say.
Oh well, anyways.
What's that?
So what
Little
do
Timmy
you
fell
do?
down a
No.
well?
No. I say, what?
The man in the well, we have to save him!
No! That sounds like a personal problem.
The person is in the well! Like, I'm guessing I'm going completely ape shit, just
And then
overwhelmed
I-
with
As he
experience.
strips down naked, yeah.
I
Okay,
just
so
let
he's
him do
doing
his
that for
thing.
like 20 seconds. So are you continuing in the direction that he was going?
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna look back at Flint if I can see him and say, would you like me to keep going?
Yes.
Yo, dude's small lizard's gone insane.
Not even fucking, like, not even past the first day, and I'm already lost to put ape shit and fucking stripping. Jesus.
Hey boss, you sure you don't want me to throw one of the special flasks? The big one will live.
It will, but maybe the little one can be used as food later.
So I
If you let
venture
him do it.
forth.
Okay. So how are you approaching venturing forth? Are you doing it like hastily? Are you trying to do it
Very-
stealthily?
very slowly.
Okay. Venturing forth, the path seems to continue around. Let's get rid of that dice. And it seems to slowly get closer and closer. It seems to be looping almost around. So if you want to move your character to the end of that, while you're going around in that kind of like circle as you're doing it cautiously, are you doing anything?
I'm
Except
just
for-
paying attention to my surroundings.
Yep. So do you want to do a spot check?
The same as before.
Dan, I'm going to shift my lights, my dancing lights.
Yep. Okay.
Hey, I'm fine.
You can click on those things, and I think you can move them. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
I got a 6.
I'm not.
Yeah, you don't
mad,
really
but I'm-
see anything.
I would have moved over next to the girl by now.
So.
Oh, yeah. So
am I
move your
still
character.
undressing?
No, you finished undressing when he was about like here.
So am I still like in a state of psychosis, or
Yeah,
like
if
do I
you-
realize okay,
You
everything was
continue
fine?
as if normal. You just kind of you were just kind of like mumbling something
Do I
as you kind of
notice-
like glazed over, and you've just like dropped your armor, and you continue as if normal for 1d6 turns. So
1d.
so
Okay,
that's
1d6.
yeah,
Alright.
and then like after those turns, then you'll just go like, wait, where the fuck's my armor? You continue as if normal with no negatives. It's just you don't notice
Four
that you're not
turns.
aware. So
Alright,
like
hold on,
by the
wait,
time, yeah.
Okay. Oops.
Jesus.
Oh yeah,
You
and
didn't roll
so
it probably.
yeah, it rolled properly. And so
yeah.
Entelo.
Mm.
So when you shifted your dancing lights over, you noticed something shift quite rapidly from here. And you caught a glance of fur. No, I'm the light green one.
Yeah, so do it. I guess that'll be a spot check then.
Hmm.
So you
Right,
want me to
gotta
do it?
roll again.
No,
Wait, for
I
what?
can do it. I guess I can do a spot check if we want.
Well, yeah, you're the one that
Wait.
noticed something in the
Okay,
light.
so
Oh.
I'm just rolling a d20. I don't have any positives to.
Yeah.
Say shit all.
Do I say here?
We already had.
I'm gonna listen again. Huh? I'm gonna try to.
Alright.
Well, no,
Possibly
it wouldn't
go
be Homer's
wrong.
turn now, wouldn't it?
It's
Huh?
Yeah.
It's Homer or anyone else. You can see, at the moment we're not in combat, so it's up to whatever you guys are doing. So while they've been stalking around those bushes and everything, you guys haven't really been doing much in there. So you can just kind of like, not take it in turns, but just don't talk over each other. Because until combat starts, that's when initiative gets rolled
Oh, yeah,
and the
okay.
initiative chart
Yeah.
comes out.
Wait, Angela, are you going to tell us what you fucking saw?
It's not knowing.
Yeah, you saw a
I saw a tuft of
like
fur running into the thing.
yeah, like a tail.
Judging by that, we can assume that they are wolves. I say to the.
You don't know. Don't be so
No.
judgmental. It could be some really edgy emo chick.
Oh my
God.
Dan,
Leanne from
Dan,
Hot Topic.
Oh no.
and I'm gonna start throwing fucking alchemist fire if you pull that shit.
Okay, well, with me knowing that he just said that, I guess I'll do a spot check where he's in the light.
Yeah, so over here.
Why can I
What
not
can I say?
select that? Oh, there it is.
God, why did I put?
Oh, fuck.
Got a 12.
Hmm.
Oh,
Doing your spot check, you
Yeah.
notice one wolf here that seems to be staring quite intently at Antelo's character. And it seems that it's about ready to pounce. So you can roll, like, you can either, I guess, alert, or if you want to, like, take an attack now, and that would be your, like, first action, and then we roll initiative.
Well, shit, I guess I'll just fucking shoot me crossbow at it.
Yep.
Wait, can I yell as I'm shooting the crossbow that I'm shooting at it, or is this just like, oh, that's my first reaction?
Yelling a reaction. I'll say this, that you can only speak what you can speak in 6 seconds, because a round is 6 seconds.
Oh,
Because I've had like people try to yell out like a complex sort of thing in the space of 6 seconds, and I'm like, just no, you can't explain you can't explain 10 paragraphs to someone in like fucking 6 seconds.
Okay, wait, Razzle, which way are you facing?
I am facing sort of bottom because I've just shifted me dancing lights down.
Oh, okay, so I yell out, woof,
Yeah, by the way,
just to the left of Razzle.
you see like when you click on your character, there's that box above you. You can rotate your character to say where you're looking,
Oh, okay.
like that.
Oh, yeah, alright, that makes a lot of... Alright, too easy.
Are we able to see it over there? From where
So
we're
then
at
I
right now?
No, you can't. No.
Damn.
roll to attack, I guess.
Well, you hear him cry wolf, and then literally you hear him cry wolf. And then you immediately like see him point a crossbow in one direction and let off a bolt.
That would be a roll.
1d10 plus your attack modifier for your crossbow.
Is nothing. Oh wait, crossbow, did that use dex?
Dex, yeah.
Okay, that's a 1d10 minus 9. 1d10 minus 1.
I was about to say, fuck me. Least limber person on the planet over here.
And fucking 2. Well,
So you
Nice
get
shots,
to,
man.
so the bolt sails right over the wolf, and now how do I bring up the initiative chart? I can't remember. That's time. Oh, that's the turn order.
There
Yep.
we go.
Okay. So everyone can see that up now. So
Yes.
So round divider. Let's go. So I'm just going to name it by your Antelo. Add 1. Add Flint. Add Silver's not here. More Liz. Big Liz.
And then Bobby make a bye.
Bobby.
Yeah.
I swear, every time you fuck up a spell, I'm just gonna be like, God damn it, Bobby.
2.
Oh, you
Oof,
may as well
one.
put.
I have
You may-
information.
Oh shit. Wait, if are these aren't normal? These can't be normal wolves.
Yes, they're normal wolves.
Yeah,
There's no. What the fuck?
Calm your mind, young Padawan.
What the fuck did I hear?
Man. We're all dead, man.
This is why you're not allowed to drink dinosaurs.
Incoming
Because
party
you wipe
wipes.
out.
What?
What do you
Where-
mean,
where am
party
I?
wipe? Alive.
Did you forget me?
8. Holy fuck
Oh,
me.
wait.
Holy.
Do I have you on here?
No, you don't. What are you doing?
Yeah, small
Oh,
lizard,
yeah,
big
you-
lizard,
yeah, you
Bobby.
do.
That's all of us.
Oh, I'm
wait,
drunk.
wait, wait,
Sorry.
wait.
you're,
Yeah,
because
you're in the
it's
tower.
one-
Yeah, you're
I'm
not allowed to
still
drink,
drunk.
motherfucker.
Yeah, yeah, someone else silent.
You're only on that
Don't worry, don't worry. We can drink in the background while this is going on.
Sorry.
At least you're not under attack.
Oh, yeah, I gotta
yeah.
Okay,
roll.
so
Yeah, all I have to say is, hey Dan, cheers.
cheers.
Okay, wait.
Am I rolling a 1d20 minus 1? Oh, no, yeah.
1d20 plus your initiative.
Ah,
where-
shit. What?
Yeah. Yeah, okay, minus 1. Alright.
Wait. What is initiative modified by?
So it should be on your character sheet near the top,
Okay.
like by your stats.
Okay, I see.
An armor class, yeah.
Here.
So
Okay.
Flint got 9. Yep. Anyone else? Just like start rolling it, and
Yeah.
I'll put it into the turn order.
My fucking
Oh
god.
my god, Homer the god!
Dude.
Bobby, slowest
Yeah,
man
okay.
on earth.
Oh shit, yeah.
What's
Hey,
the
Yeah,
modifier?
dude.
the minus
Oh, I'm gonna
6.
smack the shit out of something.
So the modifier is just your initiative. It's on the character sheet, noted near the top. So it takes into account the initiative of the class plus your
Oh
dexterity.
wait, hang on,
Oh,
hang
wait.
on. I gotta change that.
I think-
I've got a -5, not a minus.
Oh wait, does
Oh,
it take
well,
into
then-
account? I can't remember
Oh,
if
it's
it
a
takes
14.
into account class, but yeah.
So yeah, that's a
Alright,
14.
Yeah, it's dex. Yeah.
Oh,
Even with just dex. That.
so it's
Hmm.
dexterity?
This is an initiative check, it's a dexterity check.
Yeah.
But now, there
So-
are things that
Plus
change
2.
that.
So yeah, Dan, that was a 14. I meant to write 5.
I rolled a fucking 20.
I'm still
Wait.
confused. Cause
And that 20 on the little lizard means he just goes first at, like, that's it, isn't it?
I fucking leap at this bitch.
No, we've got to get everyone's things out yet.
And
So
I go
it's-
fucking last, man.
Oh,
Shit.
hold on, Aaron.
Hmm?
What is it? What you roll
Oh.
with?
So like, if you look on my screen right now, you see what I've just highlighted. It will be there on your character sheet. It's just any miscellaneous modifiers plus your dex.
Oh, okay, cool.
So it's located there. It's right underneath your armor
So
class.
my dex is 12, and then my initiative modifier is 1, so it would be
Um,
1d20
so
plus.
no. So
No,
like
what's
the
more?
dex modifier takes into account that it's auto-calculated. So if you have dex as 12, then you'll see in that square next to the total, it will say 1, and so your total is 1. So
Yes.
it's 1d20 plus 1.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
No worries. So we need.
Big Lizard.
Oh, that's Big Lizard.
Let's go,
There we go. You
motherfucker.
got
Oh,
19.
19.
Holy.
And then Small Lizard, your
Scales
turn.
for the game.
No, he
Let's
rolled
see what-
22.
Yeah, you got a
rolled
nat 20.
Oh, wait, Small. Where's. Oh, he did. Oh, 22. Okay, perfect.
Let's go.
Okay, so all of those are in. Let's go and sort descending. So, Small Lizard, you go first.
I'm going. Okay, so I'm just gonna bumfuck, charge this goddamn wolf.
Ham, what's your
So it's
speed?
5, 10, 15,
My speed is
20,
45.
25.
Barbarian gives a plus 15 speed.
And you can
45.
charge. And you can charge up to twice your movement speed, by the way.
That's 90.
Okay, well,
Yep.
okay, with charge, I just want to run up and like smack the living shit out of it with my axe.
Yep. So you charge through the long grass straight at it. 1 second. Let me just quickly, because you're right here, you can also now make out another wolf that is right here. Yep.
While
and
screaming.
so.
Oh.
Yep.
I wanted to. Yeah. While charging through the brush, preparing for a jumping lunge at this wolf, I scream, top of my high-pitched voice, "For the man in the well!"
Oh my god.
On a charge, for the next 2 turns, you get +2 to your attack rolls.
Oh.
Alright, and I'm rolling a d12
Oh, no.
if I'm correct.
So no, you need to roll to hit first. So it's 1d20 plus whatever your attack roll is for the weapon. So, for
Battle
instance,
axe.
like, no. So your class will say like how much like base attack bonus it has. So if you look on my screen, you should have something in that base attack bonus thing.
Let me make it larger.
Oh.
Like, where
Base
at?
attack bonus. So
base
right
attack
underneath
bonus.
your saves.
Alright,
That's given by your class. And then it's that plus your strength. And then plus that too for the charge bonus.
Where the fuck did my? There it is. Okay, it is. Here. +1. At level 1. Alright.
So 1 plus your strength ability modifier.
1
plus
my
2.
strength ability. Alright. Sorry, my fucking tabs are freaking the fuck out right now.
Whoop.
This is actually kind of headache inducing. Jesus. Alright, there we go. Attack mod goes. That's 1 plus that. 4, I have +5. Alright.
Yep. So 1d20 plus 5.
Alright.
I don't have a base attack bonus.
Some classes don't give it a level 1.
You're a barbarian.
He
too,
does.
So
Yeah, you should have.
5?
plus
Oh, so-
1 plus your strength modifier.
So you're a barbarian, so at level 1 yours should be +1. Yeah, so base attack bonus is 1 at the moment. So you need to put into the base attack bonus of your character sheet 1.
Yeah, thank you. Sorry about that.
Good.
I roll a 19.
Holy fuck.
A 9.
That's a 9, not a 19.
Why
Oh,
did you
yeah.
roll then?
That was from before, motherfucker.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that was his initiative, I think.
Jesus.
Yeah. So you swing with a 9, and unfortunately, you fail to graze the wolf, as it seems to kind of nimbly dodge to the side.
Fuck me.
So it's Wolf 2's turn.
1 second, let me get back to that. So now it's Wolf 2. And so, Wolf 2 seems to run up and attack Antelo.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh.
So 1 attack at it gets +3 in total. So roll 1d20 +3.
Oh!
It misses. It tries to bite you, but like, I guess it's slightly retarded. It looks like it has a little bit of Down syndrome, and then just like kind of bites the rocks around you or the local grass.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Well,
Now it's Big Lizard's turn.
As I see the small lizard getting his shit pushed in, or about to, some primal aspect that I've never felt before comes out and about because he's a lizard, and then I charge at
So you're
the
raging?
same one. Yeah, I rage. Of course, I rage, and I charge at that
What are you coming?
wolf, staying for the man in the well.
Okay. This is strange to the rest of the party that both the lizards seem to be screaming about a man in the well.
And I caused all of this,
Dude,
which
egg
makes it
bro-
even better.
Bro, Egg Brothers.
No, don't.
This is gonna be fun to explain.
So.
Yep.
my
So
rage-
you charge forward.
Yeah. What am I
Cheers
doing
for the. Cheers to the man in the well.
now? Yes.
Cheers.
What am I rolling? I don't know what I'm doing.
So if you've raged,
Yeah.
you get a +4 bonus to your strength. So
Okay.
now whatever strength you have, add like if it's 18, then you go up to 22. What's your strength?
20, my ability modifier is 5, so then +4, that's +9.
So no,
No?
this is a bonus to strength, not a bonus to the modifier.
Okay, so my
You're
20.
going to 24.
Just-
Yep. yeah,
Holy shit.
20, so that means you're at +5 in your modifier.
And then it's an
So
extra
that means
2
you
for the
get-
rage.
so you get yeah.
Wait, no, that's it. Wait, is he at 20 strength
Yeah,
base?
his rage will have
Yes.
+2 to strength.
Yes.
He's got the base 20.
Yeah, I got a base. Yeah.
Meaning he could probably pick the wolf up and throw it into orbit.
So he has 16 strength normally, correct?
No,
No,
20.
he has 20
20,
normally.
and he
Because,
goes
so
to
he
20.
Oh,
pumped.
so he goes up to 24 strength.
Yes, so he gets a +6.
+7 is 24.
7.
So I
7.
roll a
Yeah,
1d20 +7.
Yes.
No, +7 plus your base attack bonus, which is 1, so it's 1d, and you charge, so that's 1d20 plus
10.
10.
Plus 10. Yeah.
Whoo!
No fucking way that you can miss it.
Also, while raging, your hit points go up by 2.
Fuck,
Isn't
okay,
it just
right.
DR half?
No, because you get +4 to strength, +4 to con, and since that increases his con
Oh,
bonus,
yeah,
that
yeah.
means he gets 2 hit points for
Did I
each
kill it?
each level.
That's to
So
your
that's
hit. Yeah, you
so
did
you
it.
definitely hit.
Oh,
Now
okay.
you roll damage with the weapon.
Okay, my weapon is. I get. My damage is 1d12 plus 5, and my attack bonus with the weapon. is
Actually,
plus-
so that +5 is from your strength, which just increased, so it's 1d12 plus 7.
It says. Okay.
Does he also
What were you saying,
technically
sir?
crit? What's the roll to crit?
19 or
Um,
20.
Okay, so he crits.
That's
doesn't
only
he?
on a natural.
Yeah, that's a natural.
True.
So
So, what were you saying?
it has on my sheet the weapon does a bonus of +6.
That. Yeah, so it should just be 1d12.
Yeah. So, you might be talking about like the crit range and things like
Okay,
that.
so I just
or
roll
whatever.
1d12.
Yes.
So
1d12
it's roll
plus.
1d12 plus 7.
Holy shit. It's fucking dead as shit, man.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he fucking gone.
Yay!
10 plus 7. You literally decapitate it. The blow seems to like shatter its shoulders, sending its like feet directly into the
Oh,
ground as its head drops off.
Oh my god. After
That was-
it's
Uh,
dead, and it's twitching, I look at the kobold and say, "For the man of the well."
The man in the well.
Yes.
I'll just put the condition modifier of death on it so that we know it's dead.
As I'm saying this, can I just look over to Razzle and say, see, I told you the big one was useful.
Meanwhile, I'm fucking
Kills me.
scurrying away from a wolf. Alright, so I'm immediately going to make a bolt for the big lizard, seeing as how he's
That's
very
an attack of
useful.
opportunity, isn't it? That one?
Yeah. Yep.
Is it?
Complete-
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you're completely correct on that. So, 1 second, sorry, I'm fucking around with things in the darkness. So yeah, you moved. So if you imagine that in a, if say that there is a person, I'll just freehand it over here in the corner. Say that there's a person here and they're looking. Sorry, that's the worst fucking arrow in existence.
I know,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, then they technically threaten those squares around them.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So moving 5
Into
foot.
and out of it.
Yeah. Provokes an attack of opportunity. And so, yeah. You provoke 1 attack of opportunity, so it gets another bite attack at you, so that's 1d3. Plus 1d20 plus 3. Where's my chat? Roll to hit. Oh, well, it needs to roll to hit first. Roll. Whoops, not roll. 1d20 plus 3. Come on, dice. Fucking 3 again? Are you fucking serious?
Misses.
I told you, this is a downy wolf. It's literally just fighting. It's too preoccupied with the same tuft of grass that it was like attacking before.
Oh,
You know
fuck
when
me.
dogs are kind of like in that playful state
Yeah.
and they bend their
Yeah.
like back and then they keep on
Yeah.
like slapping the ground? Yeah, it's literally like doing that and then fighting at some grass.
Alright, so now that I'm a safe distance away, I'm going to roll to shoot with my crossbow, so that's a 1d20 plus 2.
Ooh.
14.
14 does hit. Yep.
So that
1d8 on the damage.
Nice.
it's a light crossbow, so it's a 1d6.
Oh, okay.
Bearing in mind with crossbows, reloading is a move action, I think.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Three damage.
Not bad.
3 damage. Yep. Okay. Where is the wolf? Nope. Where's my? Oh, because I'm drawing. Whoops. I've just drawn multiple squares on this
I
wolf.
like how the big lizard just runs over and fucking cleaves a wolf into.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a big lizard.
Yeah.
You know what me and Evil were saying to you guys? Yes, when fucking barbarians go ape shit and get high rolls, shit dies. And shit dies quick. Yeah, this is the point.
Hence why I play a barbarian. 'cause it's
Okay,
fun.
so now it's Wolf 1's turn again.
Mm-hmm.
And wait, was yep. Okay, so we're almost towards the end. So the tent is kind of obscuring it from Flint, so it can't really attack that. It is going to move 5 foot. Oh, sorry. Fuck's sake. Let's point it like that.
He
And move it
chose not to die.
That's
Yes.
an attack of opportunity.
He's not. It was like facing. It's
Yeah,
only
he's
medium
facing
size,
the
so it's
wall.
technically like it's technically like that big because it's only medium size. I just like stretched it out so it didn't look retarded. But yeah, okay, this is the retarded wolf after all. So
I'm getting attacked by a poodle.
and so it's attacking big lizard,
Oh yeah.
and he is flanking the big lizard, so he gets
Mm.
+4 to his attack roll. But
Okay.
if he rolls another fucking 3, I am going to literally spit on this wolf when it dies.
It
Okay,
shells
so-
it at 3.
1d20
Right.
plus
It's lower.
It's a 1d20 plus 3. Yeah.
It shells
+3 for its attack, +4 for flanking, so that's +7.
It shall get
Oh, it's probably going to hit.
And he's
Oh.
and he's raging. So while raging, you get -2 to armor penalty.
Oh.
Oh.
So it does hit, and it hits him for a massive
5 damage.
6 damage.
6, yes.
Ow.
God
I'm
damn.
at 10 health.
It just bites
Like
his
10 hit
ass so
points.
fucking hard.
That sounds about right.
Ow.
So you're on 8 now.
8? Okay.
Well, you're
no, he had
14.
14 with
Oh wait,
rage.
no. So he's 14, and then he raged. So he was on 16 out of 14. So now he's on 10 out of 14.
Yes.
Sorry, I couldn't
Yep.
see his hit points before, so I had to go into his sheet thing.
Cheers.
What's my turn?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Now we are moving on to Flint's turn,
Ooh.
and then
Can I
it's
take-
Bobby.
I'll be back.
It's me.
Bobby's literally just like. I like to think as a librarian, he's just pissing his pants by the fire.
The only reason I got pulled into this combat scenario is because it attacked me. If it hadn't, I'd still be sitting there.
Oh, fuck off.
That failed. Wait. Where's the? You're gonna hit him. You're gonna hit him.
Bruh.
Wait, no, that's just literally you went and shot it and you shot like a someone in a tree.
You accidentally shot it backwards, dude.
Oh god damn it!
Oh, wait, no, I don't even have my shit
the book
loaded.
anymore.
He doesn't even have
Yeah, you would take a
load.
movement action. You would take a movement action, but
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
I would
yeah.
say that you while trying to load your crossbow, you drop all your bolts over the floor. So next turn, you're gonna have to
Pick it up.
pick them all up.
Oh no.
So you can pick up. So I'll say you can pick them all up and reload, but that would be your turn.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that.
And so Bobby, your
Yes.
turn now.
Alright, it's my turn. Alright. Is the girl asleep? I wanna know. I look.
Oh no.
I look towards.
Bobby, what are you doing, Bobby?
She's asleep. She's still in her tent. Or at least you don't know if she's asleep or not, but she's still within the tent.
Fucking
if
wait.
that child could read, Bobby, you'd be
Oh,
in
no.
very big
Hey,
trouble.
gonna rape an NPC before we even reach the first town.
Bobby, no!
Tell her wake the fuck up. It helped.
Bobby, you're a child, man. Magic the bitch. No, not
Magic.
her, the wolf.
The wolf.
I don't have any fucking useful spells, man.
What do you have?
What do you have?
Fucking, I've got a bunch of psionic shit. Hold up. No, I don't have anything that could. Actually, no. Oh, wait. Daze the fucking wolf.
What spell? Days?
Huh? It's a 0th level fucking power.
Cantrip?
Yeah.
Daze. Oh
Yeah,
fuck!
daze.
But the wolf isn't a fucking humanoid. Shit. I don't think that
Okay.
worked. No, I'm just gonna tell the fucking girl to wake up, cause she can help, can't she?
She's like 16. What the fuck's she gonna
He's
do?
a child.
Why is she
Exactly,
slowly
but
getting
she's
older? I
like
said she's 14, and and then Flint called her 15, and now he's calling her 16. She's slowly aging.
Mate, I gotta do something to not break the fucking laws.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they. Fucking, we need all the help that we can get, right? Hey,
As if you didn't take fucking. Why didn't you take something like Crystal Shard? The first level Scion powers are pretty good.
I only told him to get inertial armor because it's fucking awesome. I don't know what else he
Oh, inertial armor's pretty fucking good.
hmm.
No, wait,
Ablative
doesn't he
Sphere
have
as
control
well.
fire?
Hmm?
Yeah,
There's a good
It
setup
does.
here.
Control
but I'm not
fire?
there with my torch.
What? Like whose torch? Huh?
Yeah, you could use the
Um,
control fire to throw it at the fucking. Oh no, someone's not even fucking here. Doesn't matter.
Fuck.
Yeah,
What?
What?
I mean, I
Not
still have
even
my
one,
fucking
eh?
quarter staff. I could just go over to the wolf and just smack him.
Bro, you have 6 health. Don't go near the fucking.
Six full.
Yeah, but I did have 6
Actually, if you did go, you would be flanking it,
Flanking
so that
it.
would make it easier to hit for
Oh
you.
yeah, okay, do that. Yeah.
Wait,
just do that.
you know what? You know what? I walk over towards the wolf and I smack him with the fucking butt of my quarterstaff.
You'd have to go down one more.
Fuck, like this?
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Alright, fucking, and let me turn. Alright, so what do I roll then? Hold up, let me have a look. Because I
So-
smack him with the butt. That's one.
Your initiative will no, sorry, your BAB is probably going to be 0 for a psionic. So what's your strength modifier?
My strength
Neg
modifier.
one.
Fucking, hold up, let me have a look at my character sheet.
Bluff.
My strength modifier.
Right under
What
your
is
name.
strength is -1.
So you roll a 1d20 neg 1. Wait, +4 for flanking it. So you would get
20 plus 3.
Mate,
1d20 plus 3.
Yeah.
Yep.
1d20.
Okay.
15.
15. You hit it.
Yeah. Okay.
So your damage with a quarterstaff, I believe, is 1d6. So you would roll 1d6 neg 1.
Boom.
It's for
Two
1
damage.
damage. Oh, 2
No,
damage. Sorry,
damage.
yeah. You included it in there. So that's 5 in total that is taken. And then we are back to the start of the initiative. However,
Oh, wolf is
Before
dead.
this starts, I have a quick couple
Ah,
of questions for you, Dan.
I knew
Yep.
that was 3.
How far away are they from where I am?
Miles.
yes, you walked pretty much. So they were walking to. If you were walking in this at the same speed in opposite directions, effectively. So they're probably about 6 miles from you.
Could I shoot an arrow of 6 miles, do you think?
Oh my god.
Well, first you need to
Just
know that they're
accidentally,
in
like,
combat.
roll
He
roll
does.
a D1
He does. He
and
did
fucking
the
He's
shoot
spot.
everything.
like the kid.
He did get that
He's-
spot, but that
He
didn't
Yes,
happen.
but no, because he didn't see that you guys were in combat. He saw
Oh,
that a
yeah, no, he saw
campfire
it, yeah.
separate to
Yeah,
yours.
yeah, he
Oh.
saw
That
it
there was a
before in the
dwarf
combat.
that seemed.
Okay.
Yeah, he saw a dwarf in combat,
Yep.
and
okay.
so
Oh, damn it.
Wolf 3 roll 1d20 plus 2.
Well,
So it gets at the
A
start
3.
of this combat, so it's
Damn it.
14. 14,
I
and
tried.
let's take Wolf 1 out of there, and then. Oh, whoops, so 14 is in here,
Can I? Wait a minute. Okay, hold on.
Then-
I have an
Oh,
idea.
yeah.
descending. Yep.
I have an idea.
Chill out. No, it is your turn.
It's
Okay.
small as a 10.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. No. Fucking.
Should play off the source, man. Fuck.
Okay. So, can you intimidate an animal?
Yeah.
You can try to, yeah.
Why?
All right.
Fucking
So, bro. Wait. Okay. Intimidate. I have a +4 to intimidate.
Okay, so
Yeah. I ranked into intimidate.
Oh
Fuck,
shit.
shut the fuck. Bird, shut the fuck up.
That's not
Oh my
bird.
god. No, Bird just sent me a message.
Oh,
He just
did he?
said intimidate a tree. All right, I'm going to try to intimidate the wolf by punting the shit out of the dead wolf's decapitated head at it.
Like, its head is currently between. You have to punt it past the big lizard.
Hey, don't. Why hurt me? More.
Could it actually hurt him?
Yes.
I can't make like an arc with it, like
It's not fucking
bro, you're not
soccer. It's
Cristiano.
animal's
You're not
head.
Cristiano Ronaldo, mate. You're not making the clue.
if I yell move, can he like
No.
lean back away from it?
No.
Oh, it's not his turn.
It's not his turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Damn it! All right.
you'd be better
Okay,
off.
I'll rage and like bum rush the motherfucker too.
So you can't bum rush. You would have to.
Flank.
So-
when I say bum rush, I mean by flavor. I'd have to go.
You can
around
walk.
it.
You can walk around, or for instance, you could use. Well, it doesn't really matter that much. So when moving through other people, if they're of small category, then you can just move through them with no negatives, but you can't charge through them. You can't charge through any obstacle, because charging and how you get the bonuses and everything, it needs to be a direct, unobscured line. You can't have a table in the way. You can't have any small obstacles. You can't have anything like that. You can, when like moving through people, you can make a tumble check to try and move through them with no negatives. Say if there is a 5-foot passageway, one person in front of you, and you want to get up past them, then you can tumble through people. You can also tumble through enemies.
Feet, 5 feet, 10.
But yeah, so you can
15.
move 5, 10, 15 foot, and then be on the other side of the wolf. You won't be
Okay.
flanking him, but yeah. As this is
okay.
your second turn, you still do get the +2 charge bonus.
Alright. Wait, what charge bonus? Even okay, so if I do this.
Charge bonus lasts for 2 turns. Well, the turn that you charge and 1 turn after.
If you charge straight for that wolf, well, you can't. You
nah.
can't. You
Yeah.
can. You can't. You will be able to go up to the right of it, and then go to the left of it. For a,
As in,
you'll be able to go. Hang on. Let me draw for you so you can get a idea. Where's the paintbrush?
top left.
Freehand.
Yeah,
All right. So you could essentially go up through here and into here, and it won't be an attack of opportunity, and you would technically be flanking, so you would still get the +4 bonus.
Oh, I can pass through the corpse.
You can go over it, yes.
Yes.
Oh, you could.
You can
Okay,
do that
if I
for
were-
a +4.
Alright. So I just want to check with punting the head for an intimidation check. If it sees is it able to, if I were to punt its head and it see another wolf's head go fucking flying, would that pass for an intimidation check?
I would
As in,
consider
would it-
it as a intimidation check, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna punt the shit out of its head and scream, "For the wall!"
This is going to be a thing, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
And so, where are you punting this head?
I am punting it, and how the fuck do you delete? How do you delete the fucking drawings?
You select them with, like, you do the select thing, you highlight the lines, and then you delete them.
How do I? Where's the delete button?
It's just delete. Like the
Oh, like
delete button, yeah.
On my keyboard. Okay.
Yep.
Constant.
So I'm just moving things up.
Oh shit.
It's a little bit harder for me as a DM to actually delete things, because I can't, like, select, highlight everything and click delete, because I technically own all the assets. Yeah, like that.
Assets.
Don't
Okay,
worry,
so
here's one I prepared earlier.
all right, so I'm gonna punt the head in this path, like. So it's gonna see a head just go fucking like tossing across the wind.
Yep.
20. 20 plus 4.
For your strength modifier. Yeah, well, it gets there.
Wait. Plus my strength modifier?
You did +4.
That's correct.
That is. Oh, it's an intimidation check. Yeah, no, yep. So it's an 11.
Yeah, so it's an 11.
That passed, Dan?
Sorry, 1 second. So that's 7 plus 11. 1 second, need to look at the more. So, so, okay. So, wait, I just need to double check this. So it's 10 plus the target's hit die plus the target's wisdom modifier. So their hit die is 2. So that's 12 plus the target's wisdom. How much wisdom does it have? It has 12. So that's 13 that you needed to beat.
That didn't work.
It's not
wait,
intimidated.
okay, wait. How the fuck is a wolf that goddamn wise?
It's a fucking head. We're not playing soccer. Relax.
You've also got to take into account, man, that it's also a baser animal. It's not going to care about a bit of gore.
Fair enough.
Nice try though.
Yeah, the wolf just like, if you could speak wolf, it's saying right now, I would have killed him myself. And killed the retarded one next. Okay, so now that's his turn. So Wolf 2's turn. And Wolf 2 is going to attack Big Lizard again.
I was about to say, swear to Christ, if you send him after me again, I'm going to call bullshit.
That would, oh my god, I'm kind of tempted to now. I already declared the re-attack.
You'd get shoved with an attack of opportunity, so...
5-foot steps don't provoke attacks of opportunity. It's the only movement that you can take that doesn't. Unless you tumble. There is a certain tumble DC to beat to not provoke attacks of opportunity to move like 10 feet.
Mm.
So it's +7 because he's flanking still.
Is he done?
Has Big Lizard turned his character around?
I shall.
Oh,
I
he hasn't
yet. No,
this turn. Yeah. So 19, so he hits, and he deals 1d6 plus 1 damage.
Alright, let's see what it is.
Trying to kill me?
+1. 4 damage. He's really good at hitting you.
Holy shit.
He's down to 6. Alright.
I don't like this. Just FYI. It's gonna die. I just hope you know.
If we
No,
get
you'll
to
be
my
fine.
turn, you should be fine. I've got 2 scrolls of Cure Light Wounds, which is a 1d8 heal.
Cool.
It's Big Liz's turn.
Yeah, can I turn around now?
Yeah. So move your character in whatever way. Turning around is just free action.
I'm gonna fucking fuck his shit up. Just so you know.
Murder the cunt.
Oh, you
So,
still got a 1d20 +7, isn't it?
Yep, he's
Yeah.
still raging.
Is it? No, because he's got +7 to hit, then he's got his +1, so it's... And his charge bonus, so it's 1d20 +11.
No, it was. No,
Because he's got +7 strength, and then
Yeah.
he's got 2 from his
No,
charge
look.
bonus, the
Oh,
last
yeah,
turn of his
okay,
charge.
yep.
Yes,
And then he's got
but
+1 from his base attack bonus.
it's 1d20 plus 11.
Holy. Okay.
So
But
he's
you won,
probably
you
hitting.
won.
Unless he
won
gets
not.
like a nat 1.
No, I mean, even then, he's still hitting. 'cause
nat
he'll be
1 is you
rolling
do
a
me.
12.
Nat 1 is always
Ah,
fail.
Fuck me.
Oh,
5? Yep.
16, you still hit.
16 hits, yep.
Oh.
What, they're all for
You
damage?
can kind of tell the AC because someone hit with a 14 before.
What's my?
So it's 1d. It's the same as
Yeah,
before. So you have
1d12
athletics.
plus 7.
modifier.
1d12
Okay.
plus 7, yeah.
Ah, okay. Good job.
You fucking cleave it in flame.
Literally straight down the center for that one. The retarded wolf is now dead.
Holy
James
shit.
Sharp
Stop
spread.
killing wolves! Jesus Christ, Impact.
Yeah, let's go, mate.
Yep.
Good soon.
And so
Strongo.
the big wolf is going to it's going to run. It can't charge over here, and then attack Bobby.
Ah!
Oh no, Bobby!
It
1d20.
can't. It can't.
Dude,
It's
oh
got to go
shit.
forward one more.
Mhm.
It's got to go
No,
forward one more.
that's in the square. It's just. Oh wait, no, yeah. Sorry, yeah.
Got to go
It is
forward,
there,
and
sorry.
that
I'll make it
triggers the attack.
retardedly.
You can
Well,
make
yeah.
it one square. I don't mind. Like, I don't think anyone
I
minds.
think that does actually trigger an opportunity, doesn't it?
Running there, he is.
Yes.
So who would threaten it? Yeah, it would. Yeah, Bobby. Bobby technically threatens it, so he gets an attack back at it
Fuck him up,
before
Bobby!
it attacks.
Yep.
Mate,
Let's hope
what?
Bobby can crit. So Bobby, roll an attack roll.
Okay, roll an attack roll, so that would be fucking... Mate, what would it be again?
1d20 minus.
1d20 minus 1, yep. Bow! 8.
No, you miss.
Shit.
Okay, so you miss, and then it gets roll 1d20 plus
3.
So that is 3. It's attacking from the side, but not flanking, so that's plus 2. So that's plus 5. Please don't nat 1. 18, it hits.
Oh.
And
Comes
Ah!
at
You-
6 HP.
1d6 plus 1.
Oh,
4 damage.
Oh, ow! Fuck!
Well, there goes both my fucking cure light wounds.
No!
Actually, I don't think I'm gonna heal Bobby. I'm gonna heal the lizard.
What the fuck?
The poor librarian. No, but the thing is Bobby, you can sleep that off. The lizard
Yeah.
is literally missing half of his HP. He can't sleep that off.
I
Your
cannot.
arm's off!
Dude,
No, it isn't.
Alright, so it's my turn now, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's Antelo's turn now.
Alright, so I'm going to need to move here.
Yep.
And now I am going to use one scroll of Cure Light Wounds, because I've got... Alright, that is a use magic device. If I'm not mistaken.
Yes, there's a
Cheers to the
UMD
magic
check.
device.
Cheers. And I think
1d plus 11, 1d20 plus 11.
UMD checks are. Wait, I just need to look it up. D&D 3.5 UMD check.
It's a 1d20 plus 11, so I've got an 11 plus.
Yeah, spell use scroll is a UMD check of 20 plus the caster level of the spell.
So yeah, it's a. Well, if we want to take away the 1 from that, it's a 1d20 plus 10. But we can just take 1 off the roll. Yeah.
Yep.
1d20 plus 11.
Oh yeah, that works.
21,
Yep,
so yep.
21, that is just activating it. Yep.
Okay, so
now you
1d8.
Plus caster level, so plus 1.
So you get 6
Oh.
health back.
6 health.
So
Oh, it's
what was
like
he
the
on?
wolf
He was-
didn't even mute.
he's back
So
up to 12.
So he's 2 away from max.
Well, that was a
Now-
worthwhile craft at the start of the game, wasn't it?
It was, yes. Yes.
And by morning, you'll have another one.
Yep.
Okay, so now it's Flint's turn. Oh yeah, he's picking up his bolt.
oh my.
Did he do
Fucking
that
hell.
last turn?
Yep.
No, because he fumbled
He
last
did it this-
turn.
he
Yeah.
did it- he thought it was turn.
Yeah, so it's Bobby's
Oh.
turn.
It's my turn. Yes, it's Bobby McBobo's turn, finally.
Let's go, mate.
Yeah. I turn to face the wolf, and then fuck. I hit him with my fucking quarterstaff, like I fucking
You're not
bop him
going
in
to
the
cast
head.
inertial armor on this?
Wait, I thought, isn't that a fee? Inertial armor's a fee, isn't it?
No, it's a skill.
I was going to
power,
say,
mate.
can't you control the fire in your campfire you have out?
I have a campfire.
Oh, fucking inertial
Technically,
armor.
that campfire doesn't exist.
Oh,
I thought they
right.
would have a way to light a campfire by the time that.
You know, wait, hold up, fucking, you know
Yeah.
what, actually, yeah, I'll cast inertial armor on myself because I'm about to die.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so, do I do any fucking ritual? What do I do? Do I just...
No,
Um,
that's an action.
Yeah,
so
it's an action, yeah.
It just works.
I think also it provokes an attack of opportunity casting in
Oh,
combat.
yeah, it
Well,
does, yeah,
casting.
okay.
Yeah,
And
'cause
so
it
the
provides
check
a-
that he needs to make for it is. God, what is it?
it's an int check, I think. So it would be a 1d20 plus 4.
Yeah.
No, because it's yeah. So he gets. I think it's that plus his caster level
So it'd be plus 5, yeah.
against a DC 10 plus the spell level. So it's level 1, so he needs to be 11 with that.
Yep.
You just need to roll a
Okay.
6.
However, I can't remember. Do attack? Yeah, the attack of opportunity happens before as he's casting, so you might just get knocked out before
Yeah, okay,
the
okay.
spell goes off.
Fuck.
Plus, so that's +3. 8. So is your armor 11?
Is my armor 11?
Yeah, what's your AC?
Does
What's
11
my
beat your AC?
Hold on. My AC is 10.
And
It
then
hits.
he gets the +4 from inertial.
You didn't get it off.
Yeah, because this is as he's casting it. Because he starts casting the spell, he provokes an attack of opportunity. The attack of opportunity happens.
Ah!
Because otherwise you would be able to, like, provoke an attack of opportunity, Finger of Death, something before it gets its attack off. The attack of opportunity happens before.
That's
So.
Fire Homer.
Wait, so you're
Roll
telling me
damage.
I'm dead? Like I'm
No,
dead.
yeah, roll damage.
Roll damage.
Okay.
Not a crit, so he's at negative. So he's at -2. He's now knocked out and bleeding out.
Ah!
-2.
Nice sound effect, Tyler.
So
Oh.
I'm just gonna put that like bubbling heart on him. So he needs to get stabilized, or next turn he needs. While this is going on with Small Lizard, I'll go and double check what the rules are around bleeding out. Yep, so dying. When a character is between 1 and 9, hit neg1 and neg9, he's dying. A character immediately falls unconscious, can take no actions, loses 1 hit point every round. This continues until the character dies or becomes stable. Stable in recovery. Oh, it's just a flat 10% chance. Okay. So, it is Small Lizard's turn.
I'm going to beeline across, over the corpse, this wolf.
Yep.
And rate. While I'm going to rate, like, to see after I see the fragile smooth skin get mauled by the animal.
Currently
Clench my axe.
He's currently gnawing on Bobby's bollocks.
I'm
Oh,
not. As I see this, I clench my fucking axe in hand, the bottom part of the handle cracking,
Cheers.
eyes dilating. Cheers after I've done my lore.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Why is the rum gone?
Oh, that is it.
I rage, walk
Mhm.
through the corpse of the wolf in front of me, and fucking lunge at this thing and say, this one is not for the well.
Okay, so
You've
move your
gotta-
character up to the side.
Yep. Yes, no, this is gonna be a bit now.
No, he would have to go 1 space above that, or 2
Yeah.
if he wants to not get an attack of opportunity. So go up 2 and 1 to the left.
Going
Up to-
into that square will provoke an attack of opportunity. Or is it? Wait.
No,
No,
that's
not at that
need to
angle, no.
not at that angle, and he gets
Yeah,
a
and then
flank bonus.
go down 1.
No, because if he goes down 1, he gets an attack of opportunity.
I have a feeling with attack of opportunities, it's only when you leave a threatened square. I'm just double checking it.
It can happen. Yeah, it can happen when you enter, but only with certain things. It's not like doesn't happen.
Okay, so
Yeah.
he'll be fine.
Yeah.
go
So
down
actually, no, he can move into the moving out of a threatened square. So he
Yeah.
can move into the threatened square perfectly fine, but not out of it.
Yes, so he can go down 1.
Yeah,
you
you can go down 1.
So yeah, you'll go up 2
Shit.
or up 3, cross 3.
Yep.
Or yeah.
Oh, there you go. Now roll to attack.
Alright, wait. That's with rage. That gives me.
Also got a +2 for flame.
So you'd have 22 strength with that, so that's a
+6.
6. Yeah. And then a +2 for rage.
And a +2 for flank, isn't it? Because he's attacking from the side.
So 26 for 26 on.
A 1d20 plus 10, I think it's what it comes out to, doesn't it? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
So he gets +4 to strength in normal con, whatever, blah blah blah. So he gets, so he's on 22 strength, so he gets 1d20 plus 6 plus his base attack bonus, so that is +7. 1d20 plus 7.
And then 2 for flank.
Good point. Yeah, +9.
So +9, yeah. So 1d20
Alright.
plus 9.
Oh, that's a hit.
That's a hit.
You missed. Nah, I'm kidding. You hit.
Oh, yeah.
God.
Fuck.
Yeah,
DM.
like, you still missed.
After this, I use my rope to fucking. Oh my god.
Yeah.
All right, and then damage would be.
Yeah, weapon
Shit.
damage.
Does rage affect damage?
Yeah. So you'll get +2 to your damage roll.
Which is a 1d12. If I'm correct.
So you'll get
1d12
1d12 plus your strength, which is +6.
Yeah, so
1d12 plus 6.
Well,
Hey.
12, 18. You carve this one in half as well.
Oh, crit too.
Well, it wasn't a crit, no. Oh, wait, 19.
Yes.
Wait, is it battle axe
Yes.
19 to 20? 20? Okay, so he deals a grand total of 36 damage. So as he swings, the wolf literally just evaporates into pink mist all over the side of Flint's nice tent.
Yeah.
You're
Okay.
cleaning that.
Okay, we might want to go put the innards back inside fucking Bobby.
Yeah.
Who's got a heal skill check?
I don't think I do.
Okay, so
Uh-oh.
it's so Big Liz can do it, Antelo can do it, Flint can do it. If none of those three can do it, then he has to roll to stabilize or take one more.
Can I try and
The-
stabilize you?
1 second, let me
This
just. Where's
moment,
these?
I realized that I
Let me-
fucked up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The character, yeah,
It's all good, man.
you can
You
keep.
can catch up
Yeah.
with us.
In 3 fucking
Yeah,
days.
I'm
Can't
covering
remember
on
if
the
a heal
tower.
check is heal check trained.
Heal check trained
Is
when
not
it's
trained.
It's not trained. No. Well, I can technically. do
So
that.
anyone can make a DC 15 heal check to try and stabilize him.
Yeah.
Bit
Try
of
to
a flavor
stabilize
thing.
us.
So it
Suppose
needs
we
to be
all fucking do
15
it.
or higher.
As we do this, I just want to scream, "Keep this man from the well!"
Oh god.
Yeah, no, it's good.
We're rolling a d20 with no plus modifiers because none of us are trained in
Yeah.
the skill. All right.
When you realize that you have a +1 rank in healing.
Fuck
Oh.
me.
Whoa!
There you go.
What is was it good?
There you go.
Angelo!
Go,
What
Wait,
happened?
yo,
Otherwise,
I got a 17.
yeah, so you heal him.
So you heal him, you
He's
stabilize.
stabilizing.
Wait,
I'm pulling him from the well as I shove the organs in.
So
Alright, so what happens to my health points then? It's back to 0. I'm guessing?
Wait,
pretty sure you're unconscious at 0. So
Oh,
you'll
okay,
probably.
so no one can actually roll a heal check because it's trained only, so you need to have at least
Oh.
one rank in it. So you can, however, on the heal, it says that you can tend to him. Wait, where is it? So, where is it? So, recovering with help. After 1 hour after attended dying character, so you can tend to him, and he will not lose hit points, and an hour after, he has a 10% chance of. So for the next few hours, you're going to have to tend to him, and he has to make like
Fuck it.
rolls.
Alright, I'm just gonna
10%
shove
rolls.
my potion
to
of light
actually
wounds down his fucking
stabilize.
throat.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Yeah, you can.
I'm doing that. There we go. What do I gotta roll for the heal?
Maybe.
Or does he
You
roll
don't
for
have
the
to
heal?
roll. It's so you roll your 1d8 plus 1, which is the cure light wounds potion.
Fuck it. Oh, full health. Look at that.
Holy shit.
Oh shit, so I'm good?
You're back to full.
Oh, back to full health. Okay.
He seems to wake up a little bit woozy.
Wait.
With,
Hang on.
he's also
Before that,
splattered with pink
as I'm
mist.
pouring it down his throat, I lean into his ear and whisper, "Swallow."
Oh.
Ah, what the fuck?
Oh,
That will be
no.
50 gold pieces, son.
You're paying for that.
Jesus.
Speaking of paying for healing, by the way, Impact,
Yeah.
you owe me 20 gold.
Oh, I could not attack things. If they me
True.
again.
True.
I didn't.
Well, you're
Google
carrying me to
Right.
town for healing your ass.
Hey, I'll carry you to town twice. I'll buy you a meal.
Oh,
Sound good?
sweet.
Oh, there we go. We're done.
Yeah, and Bobby, you are covered in like lots of gore.
Ah, yeah.
Sorry about that.
Can I
Wolf
use?
was misted on top of you.
Can
Would
I
that be
use?
helpful in intimidation? The gore?
True.
Can
Yeah.
Can I use prestidigitation to fucking clean him?
Yes.
All right, I do that.
Okay,
Okay.
so I imagine by this point I realize that I'm naked, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I forgot he
Alright,
left
so my
us.
eyes
Close it.
undilate. My eyes undilate, covered in blood and gore.
Yep.
I drop my axe, look around, ask, and say in Draconic, "Why am I fucking naked?"
Your clothes are over there in the bush. And I point.
I cover myself and scamper over to get my clothes. While somehow looking more red in the face than the rest of me. Oh my god.
We aren't rolling for draconic dick size, by the way.
There goes
Damn
half
it,
my
I was
character.
hoping
I'm
to get
fucking
one.
outside. See ya.
Yeah.
Something's the best left unsaid, Dan.
Yep.
I'm going back to crafting my scroll. Fuck off.
I have no. I've been
that's
sleeping. Usually
beautiful.
while being fine, I've been like asleep. I've been like,
Ugh. Goddamn.
Yep. And so you guys begin to rest up for morning.
Yep.
I'm
Yep.
guessing still taking somewhat. Oh, by the way, like if anyone has like a knife or anything, they can attempt to like skin the wolves and like because that's a pelt.
Yeah.
Albeit the one of them doesn't have. Okay.
One of them turned into fucking mist.
Yeah,
Why
so
don't-
there's
yeah.
only 2 salvageable wolf pelts, but I'll say no. Well, just they are 2 salvageable wolf pelts because
No.
they're missing various body parts.
There's only one because you
other
cleaved
one
the
was
other one in
cleft.
half.
Yeah, I know. So 2 halves make a right, right?
Yeah. It's still you can still use it, but you don't have a full pelt.
yeah. That's why I'm saying salvageable. So it's not like a pristine wolf pelt or
Yeah,
anything.
I don't have a dagger.
That
Douche.
I don't.
Okay, well, you could actually use it. You could use an axe because I know both me.
No, but it's not a.
But no. You could. Okay, what you do is you take What you do is you jab the axe into it, lift up, and then you just tear the flesh until you get a portion of it out,
Yeah,
and
but
then
it's
use
not.
the axe while mounted, and just pull the skin against the axe.
Yeah, but it's not
Yeah,
a-
whatever. I'm gonna still say that, like, as you're not using like a dagger or something, that is a nice
Okay,
utensil
fair
to
enough.
do it. But it's
Yeah,
going
no,
to
fair
be
enough.
it's going to be less salvageable than if you were using. So
Oh
you
yeah,
get
no,
a
like
worse
this,
price
yeah,
for it.
unrefined.
Yeah.
So I guess
And
2 damage pelts.
Yep. So 2 damage pelts, and then yeah. So from here, I guess you begin to rest up. So going back to where my sheet is. After combat, blah blah blah.
XP was it?
I'll calculate XP in at the end of the session.
I mean, Silent gets none.
And
fuck
then,
you, Flint.
so Silent, you wake up in the morning and your head is it's hurting, still a bit bloodied, but you're all right. So what do you want to do?
I continue heading towards the tower.
What's the
well.
tower?
Yeah,
Okay.
the obsidian tower thing.
You've come this far.
I want to
may
go
as
all the way
well.
down.
You're so
Mhm.
fucking dead. I swear to God.
Yep. And
Don't-
so just dies immediately, like writes Junior
Gets
on
the
his
tower
character.
dead.
Maybe.
Well, guess I'm making a new character.
Honestly, touches
Nah.
the door, fucking banished.
No. If he dies or anything, I'd just laugh if he just puts Junior next to his name and then he says, I've come to avenge my father.
My
Yep,
father was
that's
Inigo
right.
Montoya.
Yeah.
Yeah, prepare to
It
die.
wouldn't be father, it would be mother.
Okay, my
Oh.
mother. I've come to I forgot you were a woman.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
women.
Someone want to be a female. Otherwise, we're gonna get cancelled on Twitter.
So you're
Right,
transgender.
so we're resting up for the night.
Yeah, we're resting up, and in the morning,
So I
he's
I
pretty-
work for 6 hours, and then for the 2 hours extra, I take a short rest.
Yep,
which means
that's
I
all
get-
good.
Yep.
No one's actually wounded, so she's not tending to wounds.
I'm wounded.
No,
yeah.
you
I
need
guess.
full health
get-
after
In the
that.
morning, you
You-
were
you
aroused
get-
by Fiona attending to your wounds with a small medical kit on
So
her
do
side.
I
You
so I
would have
take it,
already regained those hit points, but yeah, I guess
but I
she's
lose my
literally
rage
just
bonuses to my hit points. I don't know.
yeah.
Excuse me.
Okay.
And yeah, so in the morning you're aroused by Fiona attending to your wounds with a small medical
Oh.
kit from her bag.
Can I
She
respond?
seems
Sorry.
yeah. Fiona asks, "What happened last night?" Glancing between you all with a kind of slight smirk or grin on her face.
And I
Wow, that's fucked.
And
A
I-
few wolves,
and I
nothing more.
say, I look at her and I say as I'm scratching my head, well, we got attacked by wolves. I killed two.
He nods once or twice before looking at the side of the tent. That would explain that. Well, actually, not really, but I'm not going to ask any questions.
I saved the, and I just like. squeezed
Okay,
out
so it's
the
morning now already.
Yeah.
It's more
All right. I guess because I can, I'll clean Flint's tent with a Predis.
Yeah,
Thank you.
just digitation.
Yes.
Okay. In the morning light, you can now make out the town quite a bit closer, only about 6 miles away.
How many hours of travel will that take?
That's you'll reach there. So yeah, this is about like 6 or 7 a.m.
Mm.
Get there
And so
midday.
you'll probably make there by I reckon you would make it by about like 9 or 9:30, 10ish.
All right.
Are we about to take off?
Yes.
Yeah, seems to be.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up Angelo and put him on my shoulder so he can sleep.
Cool.
Okay.
I got my kill up with scroll back, and I'm gonna have a nap.
In his sleep, he's just muttering about spells and 20 gold pieces.
You owe me 20 gold pieces.
Oh no, he got his worth out of that. I used him as fucking cover.
I turn to Bobby and say, life isn't free. Just remember that.
Fucking the two non-combats coming to the rescue with the heals.
Yeah.
Well, that's the whole point about non-combats. Support the party. So, heading towards the town, you notice, well, as the hours draw by, you notice the outlying farms that seem scattered and infrequent. That they seem to have all been abandoned.
Hmm.
However, the town proper seems to be quite crowded, but also a little bit, or quite, run down.
These
As you all
abandoned houses, do they look like pretty much like already someone's gone through and had a look if anything's like taken or anything? Or are they just like empty? Or
They
like,
look
ruined?
they look relatively abandoned, but somewhat attacked. Let's put it like that. And also, so
Like
let's-
attacked as in like arrows and fire.
Well, if they look
or
like they're
attacked as
attacked
in,
and
like,
they've people
windows broken
fled,
windows?
so I'd say we go have a look and see if there's anything inside of any of them.
Okay, so while this is set, while we're walking through, do we see a well in the center of town?
you haven't reached the town yet.
Yeah.
Oh god.
We're just on the outskirts.
So,
I'm saving that motherfucker. This is happening.
Yeah, so I guess I'll turn the rest of them and say that we should have a look and see if there's anything useful in the houses.
Yep.
Is Antelo awake or is he still asleep?
I don't know, just put him
he's-
in a bag.
he's only been asleep for about like 2.5, 3-ish hours now.
Okay, I'll stay outside so he can keep sleeping.
And
Oh,
so to
I
give
also-
you context, because I opened up the map down below just to kind of give you a view of the town and everything, that your position is roughly, let's get something vibrant like
That's
that.
beautiful, Dan.
You're kind of coming down this way now.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice. Oh, okay.
All right. Okay, Doker.
And yeah, so these are the kind of like abandoned ones that I'm talking about.
Okay, well, I guess I'll tell the party, like, these buildings look recently, assaulted?
Not recently, probably
Oh.
you reckon that they've been abandoned for probably a good year or two at least.
Oh, well, there'd be nothing useful in there then. Yeah, alright, fuck it.
Wait. Hold up.
Hmm.
That kobolds have a +1 to search, correct?
Possibly. I don't know the kobold stat template offhand.
Okay. Hold on a second. How long would we be if one person were to search? How long would it take?
To search a 5-foot square, it takes 5 minutes.
Okay, then fuck that.
Yeah, let's just keep going over town.
Yeah.
Okay, so whoops, wrong page. Here. So does anyone have any like knowledge local or anything like that?
Yes.
Okay.
Am I rolling for that?
It is, yes.
Oh, hang on.
This is just to get you information on the town.
Excuse me.
Yep.
No, it's me burping.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay. I couldn't hear it.
I got a 19.
19.
Uh,
Yep. So this is just like why you woke up in the field and everything. Like I just imagine that your characters pretty much came to town like late last night. Kind of caused a little bit of a kerfuffle in the inn. Some of you were dragged into it. Not sure who insulted whose mother. You were all kind of pulled into it, and that's when you left. So you're kind of fresh to the town.
Oh, okay.
And so your knowledge check, you got, what was it, 19 did you say in total?
Yep.
19. So you know that a fellow called Baron Garstkill is the mayor of Nashkel. He's been the mayor for the past 14 years. The town itself has seen better
was his name?
days. Baron Garstkill. I'll just, yeah. That's
Taking
it.
notes.
Yeah. Oh, I love how it just says GM next to me.
Oh, okay.
So wait, where exactly are we at in town right now in this instance?
You're just going down that road, so this is just as you're like kind of entering the. It doesn't really have like large gates. Imagine it does have somewhat of a wall, but it's more.
Palisade.
Yeah, it's those kind of like logs that have been stacked in the ground to kind of make a makeshift wall. And so the town itself has seen better days as it has progressively declined since the iron crisis, and the miners being dragged off a few years back. Ever since that, the town has merely been lingering in a stagnant state. Iron crisis being that there were a lot of like, this place was used because it was so close to the mountains for mining iron and everything, so there are quite a few
Yep.
mines in them there hills. And
Or-
then the Iron Crisis is effectively something happened I can't actually remember off the top of my head, and all iron in the region became rusted.
Oh,
Question.
Hmm?
What were the miners dragged off for?
They just kind of left.
Who wouldn't know that?
They just a lot of them just left after the Iron Crisis, and then yeah, all that kind of stuff. But apart from that, you don't really know. Well, at least Flint doesn't. Whether or not he tells the party this is up to him.
Yeah, I'm just writing all these.
Yep. As you make your way into town, let me just quickly pull up the map on the other screen. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
did someone fall asleep?
Fucking
Yeah.
gnomes asleep.
So
Lazy gnome.
just going through, so the one that is positioned as number 1 on that map that you can see.
Yep.
You see the numbers on there? That's kind of the town hall, so right near the marketplace. The marketplace is the intersection of all 3 roads. The one that looks like a city it was an old temple to worship Helm. But
Hell.
Helm. He's like the god of guardians.
Okay, cool.
He's like one of those like overly goody two shoes gods who, when all the gods, this comes later on in like the spell plague, but effectively when all the gods were thrown down from the high heavens, he was the only one that Ao did not cast down, and his job was to guard the gates back up to the celestial planes. And when gods tried to re-enter, Helm was the person who literally... I remember that one god tried to go up, and Helm just instantly decapitated the person and said no.
Bad.
But yeah, or that happened in the past actually, because he's dead now. Yeah, Helm died. And so apart from that, that's the number 4. The number 5 is the Northern Lights Inn and Tavern, aka the Belching Dragon. That's where you guys were drinking last night.
Nice.
Ice Dawn's house is number 3, and that is a shrine to Auril, who is kind of an evil god. He's neutral, but he's kind of evil tendencies.
How many hours have I been asleep at this point?
Still 3.
Alright, I keep snoozing.
Yep.
So
And then the number 2 is the main kind of, it's right onto the market. They're the main like outfit. They're the Cloud Peak Outfitters, the equipment shop for mountain travelers and passers-by, that kind of thing.
also, are we going to actually use like mounts like horses, stagecoach, and all that fun
Maybe.
bullshit?
It certainly
some point.
speeds up traveling and things like that, because there is going to be traveling in this campaign, yeah.
Okay.
You're not going to spend your entire like
Walking.
time in this one town. And so, where was... Where was...
Well, according to me, myself, and I'm playing a solo campaign.
But you
Yes,
did
you
walk
are.
off by yourself.
This is true.
I know.
That's all
Yeah,
good.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm on my own solo campaign.
It's
Yeah,
To get
I'll
more
get to
information.
you in a
I know.
second. Sorry.
You-
Oh,
I
no,
have
take
to
your
give
time, I'm
credit where
taking the
credit
mic.
is due. You're being rather patient, Silent. I'll give you credit to that, mate.
That he is.
Well, I'm not going to ruin it when you're trying to set stuff up. I'm not going to sit and be like, hey, why can't I do anything? I'm not that much of an asshole.
I appreciate
I'll make the odd
that.
comment every so often.
And so, as you pass through the entryway into the town of Nashkel, Fia turns towards you and kind of gives a clumsy curtsy with her arm still full of her equipment, various bits of equipment, and says that she's going to head off towards the Temple of Helm.
Wait, is she familiar with this area?
Yeah, she lives here for now.
As
Yeah.
she walks away, I'm going to scream, "Wait! Before you go!" and walk up to her with dead set, dilated eyes.
What's this?
Where's
Where's
the
the local
going
well?
to do?
She
What
points
is
off.
where is the local well?
She kind of like points It's more like on the northern side, so you see near the town like hall. It's right there.
How
It's
long
like
would it
right,
take me to get there?
probably about like 10 minutes walk.
I fucking sprint.
And yeah, she just says that Master Bell has taken up residence in the old Temple of Helm, so I hope to
we're
see
on
you all
heading.
later.
Wait.
And she kind of heads off towards that.
Before she leaves, I just give her a nod.
He gives you a bright smile back.
A wave to her.
Still
Yeah.
asleep. Yep. And so while you know kind of what's within the town, while you think about where you want to go first or anything like that, if you want to go and say like, we're probably going to be making base in here for a while, so pay for nights at the inn or whatever like that, go to outfitters, whatever, this, that, the other.
I'm gonna head to the hall.
Right. Yep. And then I'm going to quickly skip over to Silent.
Oh no.
So back to you. God, there's a dice right on the middle of the town on my screen. Yep. And so, yep, back over to you. So you've now reached what appears to be a large, well, the large obsidian tower. Around it, there seems to be no grass and the land seems quite barren. Every now and then you can tell that from little bits and bobs, scraps and ruins, that there was most likely, once upon a time, at least some people here in some regard, scraps of metal can be found around, of pieces of armor, some remnants of some other buildings that may have once skirted the tower itself.
Am I able to examine the tower for an entrance that could be found?
Yes, you can. So, do you, yeah, so you have enough time. Not going to make you roll for this. And so, heading around, you see on your side of the tower, you come across an entrance quite quickly. It seems rather dark. It's almost melded into the stone itself. You can tell that this was certainly made with someone who knew their craftsmanship.
Right. I now will head back to the main town and meet up with the others to report information that I found out about the entrance to the tower.
Yep.
Yeah.
As you move away from the tower, you do feel a slight, like, thrum in the earth. Do you still just continue moving off?
I note it down, but I will continue to head back and mention it to them when I arrive. I don't.
Thrumming does seem to continue for probably about a minute or so before you feel like a shunt of like air pressure that seems to hit you in the back slightly, only causing you to stumble. The grass itself surrounding the tower also seems to shift in tow, as if like the tower just slightly outwards.
Fuck that.
I sprint to the town to try and get away from the tower now because I'm convinced that tower's alive.
What's the fastest way you can make it to the town? Because running, not a good idea. Single person jog might be an option because you can. I would say that you can make it in like a day if you're just jogging and things like that, and force march, that kind of thing.
Well, I'll do that.
Yep. So you'll probably make it by probably midnight if you were to just continue through and through. You're gonna be really quite ragged, but yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that then. Head straight to the inn.
Yep. So back over to you guys for a second. now that you're in the town, what are you doing?
Well, a person of my caliber, I'm going to head to the town hall, see if I can glean in knowledge at the, community, and converse with the local
Aristocracy.
aristocracy. Yeah.
Yeah, aristocrats. Yeah.
The upper echelon.
Aristocracy.
Oh, as I'm walking away, I flick a gold coin off to the big lizard to, kill and shit.
Oh,
Single gold coin.
am I able to catch that as he throws it at me?
Sure, let's make a dexterity check.
Okay.
What's your deck?
So it's 1d12? No.
1d20 plus
Oh,
1.
okay.
Have I already like gone and bolted? Like, am I still there?
1 second. I'll get to the well in a second.
Oh, whoa.
Okay.
Holy shit. So it's roll 1d20 plus 1?
Yep.
You do not catch. It's you seem to swing. You seem to swing at it, but like miss as it tumbles to the ground.
As I miss the catch, I say, "Why, thank you, much appreciated."
Walked off without like just too embarrassed.
I swear to Christ, Evil, if you had have made him drop me, I would have been throwing alchemist fire at you.
I got one to throw back, bitch.
It's
True. We
just a
both throw it at one
snowball
another, both miss, light the town on fire. Whoop.
Yeah, I'm just imagining snowball fight. You're all just giggling as you chuck alchemist fire at each
People
other,
are screaming on
missing and
flames
setting
around us.
everything. Yeah.
I do have a question. Who actually doesn't have alchemist fire here?
Me.
Everyone but me.
Me,
and
I don't
Evil.
have it.
Everyone
Oh,
that is
no.
not Flint and Anilo.
I mean,
No, I've got it as well.
The reason why he's got it, law reason, is because I would have been making it for him.
Alchemist fire and acid are just so good to like
Acid,
carry
yes.
on you. Oh no, acid's
like
just
on
great
me.
because you can pour it on locks and
Oh
shit.
my god.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm still asleep on the back of the big
I've
lizard.
got it in 10 pints of oil, so that's fine.
Okay, so you're going to the you're going to the town hall. Where is Big Lizard going?
I'm gonna go
In
rent enough
the
rooms
room.
for everyone,
Yep. Okay.
and I'll pay that out of my own gold for everyone.
Yep.
So how much is the room?
1 second. We'll quickly get to that.
Have you already left, Evil?
Yeah, I'm in the town.
Okay.
Yeah, he's going. Yeah, so you guys are just going over. So I'll go tackle the inn first, then I'll go well, then I'll go the town hall. Also, cheers.
Mm-hmm.
Cheers.
Cowabunga. Cheers.
Heading towards the inn, it appears to be a little run down as its sign hangs haphazardly outside the tavern, depicting a belching dragon.
Oh.
Magical light seems to hang around the entrance and shines through the window, despite the morning sun. Pushing open the door, you seem to see it's not really a friendly face, as he seems like quite a grizzled old man seems to be behind the counter, and he seems to be cleaning a few beer stains.
Okay.
He seems to like nod at you as you enter in. What can I get for you?
May I purchase some rooms, please?
He seems to nod once or twice before saying, how many? One for you and that lad on your shoulder.
No, may I have 6, please?
See.
Planning a party, are we?
Aye.
Okay. How many days?
2.
2 days? Yep. 6 rooms, 2 days, 6 gold pieces. That'll include your breakfasts.
Okay. 6 gold pieces each.
All up.
Total. He shakes his head and says, total. What do you think this is, Waterdeep?
Well, I am a giant lizard, so.
Fucking lizard. He doesn't say that.
Okay.
But yeah, sliding the gold over the counter, he seems to nod to a bar wench, I guess you could call it, and she
Yeah.
takes you up to your rooms and hands you a set of keys.
Okay. As she hands me the keys, I say thank you, and I go into my room. I lay down the small person.
Yep.
And I proceed to stand guard.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say because you were putting him in you specified your room. I was like, oh god, are you going to get into bed with him or something? Oh yeah.
Damn, never thought we'd get to
Yes,
hear
I'm
about
watching.
a nice good old gnome and lizard relationship.
Hang on, where's that 19-year-old girl?
It's just like my Japanese.
15-year-old.
Increasing her
Right.
days.
Wow.
It's just
She went over to the Temple of Helm where she stated that Master Bell has taken up residence.
was determined to get this 19-year-old girl to himself.
Just
Oh, she's 20 now.
Yep.
I can't remember.
Just to clarify, I'm standing guard or standing watch inside of my room.
Yeah.
Over the small person.
Yep, that's all good.
Just like intently staring as he sleeps. That is.
Birdie with those lips.
No.
The weird part about this evil is I really like that he's taking protecting the fucking artificer really seriously. On the other hand, it's a bit weird.
Dude, if I get back to the inn and you both are in the same room, I got something to say on that.
I just laugh if you wake up and then you wake up, first thing you see is the lizard just staring directly at you while you sleep and his forked tongue just comes out a little bit.
Fucking roll a terror check.
Roll insanity.
Oh, no.
So let's get to the well.
You do not want me doing that, Dan, because that is when alchemist it's gonna fly.
Right, let's get that well going.
So, after about 15-20 minutes of searching, you finally manage to find a somewhat decently sized well. A bucket seems already drawn up of water, which seems a little bit strange. But, yeah, nevertheless, you approach the well.
Leave him alone, boy.
Is Lighter here?
What the
Did you
fuck?
die, Lighter?
Huh?
No, I'm here. I'm sorry. I zoned out a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, we're doing your well shit, so zone back in.
All right. Goddamn.
Pay
Okay.
attention.
I approach the well.
Approaching the
peer
well
into it.
and peering into it, do you want to do a spot check?
Oh no.
Oh, dude, I'm gonna go so goddamn insane. I'm gonna get sent to like fucking cum zone or something. I don't know. All right. Yeah. All right. Spot check. Is that in a skill or? Oh yeah, spot.
Yeah, skill.
My spot is -1. But do
Yep.
I since I have dark vision?
No, it doesn't work like
No.
that. We've been over this.
So so dark vision only allows you, it like cancels out negatives.
Yeah.
It doesn't, so the dark vision itself doesn't help. It doesn't like let you see. Your spot is still terrible even having dark vision, but like seeing in the dark, you don't get more negatives for not having dark vision.
So 14.
So 14, peering down the well, it seems to run quite deep, but you seem to spot someone in quite a raggedy hat and a white beard seeming to clutch quite like harshly, fingernails gripped into the like flagstones as he seems to be shivering from the night down in the well.
I lower. Is there a handle that I can reach that I lower it down for him to grab? Come back
Like the
up.
bucket.
Yes.
Okay. So, as you begin to lower the bucket, the man seems to turn his head upwards. What? Peering
I
upwards.
scream.
You
I heard
scream?
you.
He seems
Like-
vaguely terrified at seeing some weird lizard peering into the well and saying, I heard you. In shock, he seems to like let go of the flagstones and drop into the water of the well, giving out a slight yelp as he does.
Oh, rest in peace, the old man. Guess he's
Never-
Don't
dead.
worry. I just wanna-
Nevertheless,
do
the
I
bucket
hear?
eventually goes down.
All right. Does he grab? And I yell it to him. Grab hold.
Will it hold?
I don't know.
I'm just an old man. And he seems to like grab onto the bucket as best he can.
Put your foot. Is it low? Is it low enough for him to step onto the bucket and then grab onto the rope?
Yeah, okay, let's do that. Yep, so he puts one foot in the bucket.
And
As
then
it
wrap
seems-
it around him. Yeah,
Wrap-
like wrap.
what-
Like wrap the right.
Wrap the rope
it's
around himself.
high enough for him.
As in, like, twist it on him as he's on the bucket.
Get himself.
That will
Yeah,
hurt
no,
as
yeah, like,
fuck
twist
as a
it.
mechanic, because that's all his weight then getting twisted on a rope around his leg or whatever.
Ooh.
It'll probably it'll probably fucking hurt. Okay. Is he able to hold onto it? Like, does he not have enough strength to?
He can
lift himself
hold
onto
it
the
and
rope?
he can hold onto the rope and then like have one foot in the bucket. Yeah.
Okay. If the bucket breaks, will he fall?
No, he'll
If he's
fucking
putting
float up.
weight-
No, of course he'll fall.
No, as in a case of, will he be able to hold himself onto the rope?
That's up for a fucking strength check, my guy. You've just got to go with it.
So he doesn't seem like the most muscular of like old men, but he's in not the worst form.
Not the worst for. Okay.
You
Do
begin
you
to raise.
believe it? Are you in good favor of the gods?
You fuck, he's down a well.
Yeah, he's down a well.
I still ask it. Like this lizard, I have 8 int. I still ask it.
I feel like I'm fucking haunted down here. Something pushed me into the well. I felt something nearby.
Uh-oh.
I'm pretty sure it was the well.
You're gonna pull the guy out?
You can pull
I-
it.
I clarify that that's
as I'm
statement.
cranking. I yell this down as I'm cranking the well.
He's now considered shaken from what you just said. I think it was the well that pushed you in.
Really showing that fucking -1 int modifier.
I do. That's why I'm drinking. I'm playing the character as the character.
Fair. Cheers.
Little does he know, I pushed him in. Dun,
Oh,
dun,
dude,
dun,
Bird,
dun.
you're evil. No, knock
That's
that shit
not
off.
good. That's. Why is
No,
everyone
Bird,
getting
Bird,
silent?
What?
listen,
What's
listen,
my
shut the
name
fuck up,
on?
shut the fuck up, shut the fuck up. Bird's
Whoa.
messaging me and I'm reading his messages.
Bird, relax, champion.
Okay, so you begin to raise him out of the well, correct?
Yes.
Change my name to Alan
I'm
from
guessing that
November.
you have like 16 strength, so I'm just not even gonna make you roll on
I
like
did-
trying
okay,
to
I'll-
lift a man via that. I'm just you take
Like
15 on it.
16.
He's got 18.
Well, you have 16 strength, don't you? Normally,
I have 18.
or whatever. Yeah, good enough. Even better, actually. Yeah. So you just like take 15 on it, and you just like slowly wend him back up. Now I'm gonna make some checks to see if this rope breaks with the weight of this old man.
Bruh. No.
Let's make it so the well is probably about how
I wouldn't
deep is a
imagine
normal
it'd be
well?
more than like 20 to
20,
30. That'd be like the
Yeah,
absolute
20,
limit.
yeah.
Well,
Like,
if-
yeah,
on,
they're
hang on,
generally
hang on.
It's a commonly
30
used
foot,
well, right?
If the well supplies the entire town, how big is the well?
width-wise or
Yeah, size-wise.
width-wise, it's I would say it's probably
It's got
10 foot in diameter.
Okay. Okay, so we're talking about 2.5 meters, which means the bucket, if it's able to comfortably fit a man of average height and size to actually get his foot inside, he's probably going to be carrying at least 20 to 25 litres of water. So you'll be pulling about 20 kilos at a minimum from the water alone, so structurally it needs to be able to handle heavy weights and strain.
Let's say that the well is about like let's say like 80 foot deep.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
So that's four. Let's make it 4 checks, 10%, 10% chance of it failing. So it's roll a 1d10. If it hits a 1 on any of these 4 checks, then it snaps.
What the fuck?
That hits.
Fuck's sake. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it.
I knew it.
Immediately snaps 20 foot up. The man drops down. He's shaken. Let's make him do a save. He can hit his head.
What's his con?
Dude, this is
Wait,
so
would he
fucked.
do a strength check to see if he's still holding onto the rope itself?
Oh, good point. Yeah, strength check.
For the rope.
I'll give him. Well, he's got neg
Damn
2
it.
to this because he's shaken.
All right.
So neg 3.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh my god.
He literally lets go of it. Just fucking
Oh my god,
completely.
that's in. Wait, so that's 10. Wait, so 10. 1 in 10 times 1 in 20. That's how.
I know you're not getting
That's
about.
how little a chance this was to happen.
So
And so he falls
Wow.
back, and he hits his head on the side of the well.
I'm just going
and-
to point out, if he dies in that well, someone has to get his body out. Otherwise, you're going to kill the town.
He
Yeah,
is
no,
dead.
this is a case. God.
You only have 4 hit points.
I just see this happen.
Is he
and
dead?
I just fucking scream.
He just fucking died.
He just died.
What the fuck?
He literally falls back, and now his body is now floating. You can kind of see a light bobbing in the darkness of his body.
I
Fuck
don't know
me.
what the fuck to handle this. What the fuck? Oh my god. I just just dead wide-eyed. Look down, I just yell, "Are you okay?"
Oh my.
Your voice echoes
Do I-
back up to you.
That would be a no.
Oh no! I just look around. Look around outside the well. Does anybody see me?
There
Like, do I
doesn't
see
seem.
anything? Right,
There's no one currently in this area of the town. The nearest people would be probably about 15, 20 feet away from you. So as you've been yelling, they've kind of like cast glances towards you, but they think you're just a retarded lizard.
Oh, nice.
Okay, wait. With people that glance at me, do I see anybody that looks like they not peasant or plebeian?
You see maybe 1 or 2 town guard. Like
Alright, I
they're
walk
on the
up-
other side because you're roughly like, if you imagine on the map, if the well is, I'll put it in black.
I should have probably.
So the well's like there.
You should have
should've
probably
probably told him.
waited. You should have probably waited for the actual person with architectural knowledge to come help you get someone out of a fucking well.
I don't know what the fuck architecture is, right? I have 8 int. I don't know what the fuck architecture is.
I'm surprised you
Shit
didn't
just
fall in.
exists.
Wait, you're talking to the dude who gets in combat and decided to take off his fucking armor.
So yes, there are 1 or 2 town guard near the nearby entrance, probably about 50 feet away.
All right, I'm gonna walk up to one of them.
Yep.
And tug on their pants or shorts or whatever the fuck they got.
You're gonna
And
tug
say-
at his trousers?
Fucking Jesus.
Not in the fucking way you're thinking of, you goddamn.
With
shit.
it, with it.
Damn God.
I don't
Why
think
not
you
just-
understand,
I
like.
rolled to
You've
seduce
got
the god.
You're tugging at his pants with a 20 strength score.
Fine,
You're
the last
literally going
time,
to rip
you don't
them
know.
off his fucking lower body.
He's not using all of his strength to tug at the pants, I don't think.
Well, he's
So I just
Oh my
imagine
God,
it's
if
just
I-
a weird.
if
someone.
I roll,
It's a
I
weird
roll
thing.
that one on it, and I accidentally just turst.
Oh,
Dan,
for fuck's sake.
Dan,
He's gonna get put in jail.
Dan, keep in mind, he just assisted suicide. So
Oh,
yes,
I don't know if this is suicide.
him.
I don't know if this is considered suicide or like unintentional murder, because the man
It's
said
second,
like,
it's
"Will
second
it?"
degree manslaughter.
Yeah, the man had literally said like, "Will it hold?" All of that. Yeah, it'll
I
be
was on it. I don't
fine.
know.
Okay, so yeah, you go on and you tug at like, I guess his
I
leather
tug at it.
breeches.
I say, he died, and while pointing at the well.
Touching the guy's like trousers, he immediately turns and then slaps your hand away from his trousers and kind of lets out a kind of exclamation. The other town guard seems to come over and they seem quite unsure of you, looking up and down at you, being one a lizard and two kind of a muscular small lizard.
I repeat it while like blankly staring in shock. He died. While pointing
Now-
at the well. Like just repeating it in like just in blatant shock.
So one of them stays with you, the other kind of nods his head in the direction of the well, and one town guard goes over towards the well and begins to peer in. The one that is currently standing with you is eyeing you up, really quite unsure, his hand on his weapon.
I walk towards it while pointing. Does he follow?
Yeah.
All right. At the second I see him follow, I start scampering to the well, and then like point into it.
The other guy is, yeah, currently looking in, just kind of like brow furrowed as he looks down.
I light one of my torches. Oh, I wait. Okay, I don't know if I should do this. No, I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll it stupid. I say, I light a torch and drop it down the well.
I can just see it now. I'm gonna have to make clear water tablets.
True. You drop the town guard kind of like says, "Hey, wait!" as you drop the torch down the well, and it seems to hit the wet man and immediately like extinguish. That gave them enough light to certainly see that there was someone in the well, and one of the guards says to the other, the one that was peering into the well, "You watch him. I'm gonna get help." And he seems to rush off into the town. So, now let's go over to Flint.
Yep.
That was an experience.
That was
Fuck
fucking
me.
hilarious.
So Flint, who's going to Baron Gaskill in the town hall, or going to the town hall. So.
Yep.
Yep. So you approach the town hall, and the doors seem kind of. Yep. Sorry.
I was about to ask, are the doors open?
The doors seem closed. There seem to be a few notes or so pinned to the door, but are you trying to handle or anything, or?
I'll read the notes first.
There seems to be a few somewhat like requests for aid signed by various different people, and underneath they seem to be signed off by Baron Gaskill. Somewhat of a notice board of sorts.
Okay, so I go to open the door.
Yep. The door is unlocked, and as it swings open, it seems to be a stereotypical town hall, with various chairs set up but all empty. And you find yourself in a large, almost foyer-esque place. Well, not foyer, but like, you know, the main hall where there will be chairs set up,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
the
a
entrance way.
small stage in the middle. No entranceway or anything like that.
Oh, okay.
It just goes directly
Oh,
into
yep,
the
okay.
town hall proper. Off to either side, well, there seems to be no one in the room currently, but off to one of the sides near the stage, you do spy a candlelight that is lit and glinting from the somewhat dimly lit room beyond.
No one in here?
Well, there's no one in the main room, no.
Okay,
One of the two doorways behind, like the stage area or whatever, does have candlelight coming from within it.
okay, I'll go to the one on the left then.
Yep. So as the door closes with a sort of thunk, you do hear a shuffle of movement from the candlelit room as you hear a distant voice call out, "Yes? How might I serve you?" And you see a well-dressed man, probably in his mid to late 40s, come out. He seems to be cleaning his hands with a towel as they seemed stained a little black.
I'm not going to shake his hand then.
Well, he's cleaning them currently, but
Yeah. I ask him, would you be Baron?
that's I am. And who might you be?
I am Lathu, one of the local nobility. Well, not local. One of the nobility from different area.
Ah, okay. Not often that we would get those such as yourself in this region. What might you be inquiring about?
Would you be able to tell me about the local trade routes and issues I've been reading on the front of the door?
Yes, those on the front of the door, they refer mainly to requests that are made by both Master Fischel and Bell. They've been quite at work in this region. When it comes to trade routes, I'm afraid that, as you are most likely aware, our trade is somewhat lessened of late. In fact, I was hoping that you were relatively here in terms of our requests for food.
No, I would not be. That is not a word.
Out of my purview?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that would be quite out of my purview, be interacting with that sort of. I was actually inquiring whether we could get this town would be up to. What do they make? Is it a farming town?
Mining.
Oh, it's not mining anymore.
Yes,
But it was.
but that was, yeah. Up to scratch. He lets out a small kind of laugh and says, "Well, if that is the case, then most likely I would be hoping that you would, as it was stated on the door, Suresh is currently looking for some people to, well, we don't really get too many adventurers that stick in this region. Yeah. More of a pass for you. Through, sorry.
Does this town have messenger pit?
Not really, no.
I was thinking, if I'd be able to send off a, what would it be,
Give me a
like
quick
a
second.
letter of.
You'd have to send it by courier.
Yeah. Okay. So I asked the men. So just how dire are the requests for food in this area?
We are currently entering winter soon, and I fear that we will not have enough food to sustain the populace.
Does town have
We're
any
not.
messenger
We were.
post offices?
He gives a slight laugh and says, "You must certainly not be around here. From around here."
I gesture to my extremely well-made clothing, and as you can see, I'm rather not.
I've sent messengers through to Arm and Baldur's Gate, both seem to care very little for what happens over here. Beyond that, the town actually still kind of exists. This is the main trade route south. At least if you're not going by boat.
Well, let's say I was able to call in I'm just going to say it straight up, a favor with someone I know in one of the bigger areas, and able to help you with your building stockpile of food, but not in this area. What would you be able to give me for that?
Hmm. That's a interesting request. I would have to certainly get back to you with that. We've, since the mining has all but drilled out, that we won't really see that many caravans passing through, and while we do tithe it a little bit for passage, it's not really the time of season that our coffers are full. But we can certainly make some arrangements, that is to be sure. However, it really doesn't solve any of our core issues.
What would they be?
There's only one functioning mine still in the region, and, well, I say functioning in the lowest possible term. We no longer control it.
What has happened to it? It raided or something else taken hold?
Master Suresh is the one to speak about this. They hold one of the 3 positions of council in this town. Naturally, I have the other, and Bell has the last, albeit he's probably our newest addition. No idea when he seeks to leave or not, but he's brought with him quite a bit of aid. Suresh had mentioned something about sending off some adventurers previously to go and see what had happened to the miners there. Not sure they have not returned, but he is certainly the person to speak of with it.
Role is this Suresh? Guard captain?
Master Suresh? Guard captain, no. He heads up the Temple of Auril. So he lives within Ice Dawn's house.
That's just near the temple?
So Ice Dawn's house, so if you look at the map, so Ice Dawn's house is number 3 on there. So probably the...
oh yeah, that's where the shrine was, okay.
Yeah, so that's the 3rd biggest house in the town. The first being Temple of Helm, second being the town hall, and then 3rd is Ice Dawn's house, which is really not really a house. It's called Ice Dawn's house, but it's kind of like a large manor.
Again, I'm going to also ask, how long has passed?
I'm sorry, not Suresh, it's Master Sashel. Sorry, my bad.
Change that. Poach them.
Now I would say it's probably about midday, so
That's
since you
been-
fell asleep, so 5 hours.
No, I had 2 hours of sleep at the end of
Oh
the
yeah, so
last
7 in
mission
total,
too.
yeah.
So
Oh
7
yeah,
in total.
since 7 a.m. when you all started moving and everything, and he picked you up.
Yeah, so it's been 5 hours since then, 2 hours before that. I was still asleep because I slept at the end of the thing.
Yep.
Okay, so
Right.
it's Bell and Sashel.
Yes, Satchel, yeah. Sorry, the force of habit, there is actually someone who comes late, very much later in the campaign, who is called Master the Rest. I mean, he's like an Arabic dude, if I remember correctly.
Roll to C4.
C4, yourself.
Yeah, Bell was a recent addition to the council of this town. What made him come here?
He seems to be investigating the nearby tower.
The
As you
Durlag
said,
one.
you said it's a little bit more active of late, and so apparently some magical whatever has sent him over here. I'm not too sure of it myself, but nevertheless, he has been providing aid in between his research. He seems to be a high-ranking wizard, sorcerer of sorts. Not really magically inclined myself, but I can certainly say he's been helping a great deal.
So does this town have proper guards or militia?
They've got town guards, which is sort of a militia, yes. Like they do have leather armor. They do have like made weaponry. It's not like they're pitchforks and whatever. So they're not really militia. They're town guard.
So how long until the fucking guards come busting in the front door of the town hall to tell them that the fucking old man Jimmy
Well,
has
that's
fallen
just
down
about to happen.
Yeah.
God damn it! You literally read out what was about to happen. But yeah.
What does this town produce, seeing as the mines are out? Is there anything it is able to? Yeah,
Sustain.
export, yeah.
So our main export was, well, it was iron ore. We tithe a lot of the trade caravans that come from the west, north, and south. And apart from that, we used to have a large contingent of farms surrounding the town to... We didn't really export anything, but it was enough for the town itself, keep it afloat. However, there has been a little bit of banditry as well. What with a lot of the mines drying up, a lot of the money has dried up as well. Less adventurers walking through, less money in here. A lot of people have emigrated. Left for greener fields, one might say. Giving a wry smirk.
It would appear that this town is, without intervention, probably not going to last too much longer.
We'll last as long as we can. That's certainly for sure.
How many people are in the town?
Populous. 1 second. Bum 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 bum. Probably. Well, the map doesn't really convey it well enough. There's probably about like 2,000 people, or maybe like 1.5 to 2K.
I need to look at the big map to see where it's placed in the.
Oh yeah. 1 second. Let me just go and pull it up on the other. So it's literally right on the border between like kind of two contending nations. And like the kind of Baldur's Gate Northern regions. So it's right there. Near the direct center of the screen, like north of Arm, north of the Cloud Peaks.
Well, if it's on like the absolute borderline of two nations having a go at it, wouldn't it be a decent idea to take a... What is it? What's the word? Nations can pay to have people stationed here to watch for things?
That would be a knowledge local check.
Okay. That is... D20. No, wait. Yeah, 1D20.
Yep.
Fuck. A 6.
Hmm.
Okay.
So 6, you don't really know.
Trying to think of something this town ever used, because it's placed at a good location. Well, not
Main
a good
trade
one, but a
route, yeah.
usable one.
Well, they've got mines. They've got mines, and you've got someone who is a literal fucking gem cutter in your employee.
Well, the thing is, the mines are fucked because 1, the Iron Plague ruined, and 2, the other one's got some shit
Iron
in there.
Plague. Gems.
And so And while you're thinking, like, kind of, what can we do? A guard seems to burst through the door and says, it's Baron, isn't it? Yeah, it's Baron.
Yep.
Baron, someone appears to be injured in the well. Quickly. Baron seems to reach out, put a hand on your shoulder and says, we'll have to talk at some point later. Sorry about this. And he seems to continue out towards and out the door, seeming to call out for more town guard to assist.
Okay. Yep. So I'll just watch them. Oh, I guess I'll follow them.
Yep.
Oh,
Coming out and around, you eventually, about like 5 minutes or so later, come to a small well, where a small contingent of peasants seem to be gathering and watching. One guard seems to be eyeing up a familiar-looking small lizard
Oh, him again.
and the well.
Do I notice? Am I looking in Flint's direction?
Roll a
As he
spot
approaches.
check.
A spot check. That would be spot is skill based, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, spot. Where's spot? Oh, spot -1. Okay.
Fucking
hot,
quick evil hide.
Yeah.
Why am I hiding? If you
Yes.
accuse me of anything, I'm a fucking noble.
15, you do spot Flint.
I wave to him and yell, "I found the guy in the well!"
Okay.
Oi.
Baron seems to give you a kind of like sideways glance, but continues onward towards the well and takes a look down himself. Fetch some rope and get a hook. Has he moved? Talking to one of the other guards, and the guard seems to solemnly shake his head, swearing slightly under his breath. Yeah, definitely a hook. And fast. A short while later, a guard seems to come back with some rope attached to what looks to be a small, like, grappling hook-esque contraption. And they slowly kind of lower it down and eventually manage to hook and pull the man out of the well. As they raise him out of the well, one of the guards kind of goes over and like push it. Well, the man's lost his hat now, and from where his hat lay, probably still in the well, that there is a large gash on his head.
Oh no! Oh, we're getting real D&D. Oh no!
yeah, man.
And so Baron seems to go, "What happened to him?" Looking at
I'll
the
yell.
first guard. Oh, or you. Yeah,
Do
I
I
guess you
overhear it?
interrupt. Well, yeah,
Do I
he's
hear it?
literally like right next to you guys, because you're right next to the well.
I'm at this
Bucket
point
broke.
just trying to stay awake.
What do you mean bucket broke?
I lowered the rope to get him out, and when he stepped onto the bucket, I lifted it. The bucket
Oh.
broke.
Roll a diplomacy check.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
If this goes to shit, I'm throwing you under the bus instantly.
Oh, you son of a bitch! I have a 0 modifier. Jesus take the wheel.
So they are.
Oh god.
What did
My
he get?
God.
Oh,
No! I'm fucked.
4 in total. Okay, so that shifts them from unfriendly to hostile towards you.
Oh.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna die.
don't tell me
Baron
we're getting
seems
kicked
to
out.
like cast his hand like almost dismissively in a direction. Arrest him.
I say to Baron, and never trust these ones, can you?
He seems to look towards you. Why was he calling out towards you?
Cool. I met him as I was journeying to this town. Road.
On the road? When did you all arrive?
7 a.m. Around there.
Oh, well, sorry, not like 7
Yeah.
a.m. It would have been like, yeah, about like an hour or two ago.
Oh yeah, about be half an hour before I came and spoke to you.
What did he mean about he found the man in the well?
Oh yeah.
I heard him.
Roll a diplomacy check.
Oh, here we go.
Or if you
Oh,
want, roll it. Wait, do you know why he was? No, he's only ever just been
No.
screaming about the man in the well. So yeah,
Yeah.
it would
Yeah.
be a diplomacy, not a bluff.
This is
20
great.
plus
I'll play this.
8.
Nice.
18.
18. So he shifts from. So he was at that, went there. Yep. So he kind of sighs and pats you on the shoulder. We'll see what the guards can make out of this rambling. He sort of like puts a hand up to his like, you know, the bridge of his nose. He kind of puts a hand up to that and then says, "I'm getting too old for this." And
Right
then
there
like
with you.
begins to walk back towards the like town hall. A few guards seeming to follow closely by with him, as he seems to mutter to one of them, "See if Sala has something. I don't want that well being infected or diseased."
Now I do have an artificer who I think is at the inn that could probably come up with something to fix his problem.
He seems to look back towards you. You do?
Yes,
If so, then yes, by all means, and we'll certainly pay you for your services.
which direction would the inn be?
You have a friend at the inn, but you know not where it is.
I didn't see where he went because I went straight to the hall.
Oh, okay. You say, oh, so you didn't say, like, I have a friend at the inn. You said you have a friend in town. When you find him, by all means, I'll be in the town hall. I don't know if they told you that they were going to the inn or whatever. Did
No,
they?
they didn't.
Mm-mm.
Okay, yeah.
Am I still under arrest?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes!
Fuck.
You got arrested just before. Am I still under arrest? I like to think that that was an in-character thing that he asked the
Yeah.
guards
Am I
who
still under
currently
arrest?
who have currently put you in manacles. And yes, they begin to like bring you towards the town hall as well, in the same direction with Baron and a few guards.
Man, okay, here's the fucked up thing is I was just trying to help.
Yeah, they don't know that though.
They
All
don't
they
know
know is
that.
you said something about some dude in the well was dead,
Yep.
and you broke it.
Yep.
Oh, this is
Okay,
gonna be
dude, I
hilarious.
really hope this doesn't get like left up to dice rolls because the logic of this like
Oh no, I
Oh, no,
don't know.
no.
I can use this.
this is good. This is good Samaritan. This is like a situation of like Chinese, like some Chinese good Samaritan laws where like I just get fucked over
Why Chinese?
because the Chinese don't have good Samaritan.
I know
laws
what he's
and they
talking
can
about,
sue
but
you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well-
It's more just the way that you have phrased it to the guards and everything.
I know, like, yeah,
And
it's
the
fucked.
percussion. It's just a ring of bad luck, but that's the funniest thing about
The
D&D.
thing is, I love this so much because like I can still use this, like him getting arrested, as a benefit for me. I have plans.
Alright, I guess the next thing would be for.
Folks in the tavern. In.
Wait, no.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Wait, okay, so Silent is still making his way to town during all this.
Silent's going to be here probably. It's midday, so he's going to be here probably in about like 7 or 8 hours.
Hmm.
Okay.
I know this is a bit fucking cheeky. Do you think we'll be wrapping up session soon? Because I still need to go
Yeah,
to sleep.
yeah,
and I'm
yeah.
like,
Literally, I was planning to wrap
Half an
it
hour
up
left.
in a second. So,
Alright.
Yep.
I'm just
yeah.
checking.
So,
I haven't slept yet, and I'm like at the edges of like I'm gonna
sleep.
fall
Yeah.
asleep in my chair.
Yeah,
So he's
last
been
half
marching
hour.
for 12 hours. It
Do
took
that.
you guys. Wait, actually, what's the speed to D&D walk? Sorry.
March wouldn't it be?
Forced- Yeah. Sorry, I was searching that. Force march. 3.5. 8. So. Bum 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 bum. Forced march. Forced march. Forced march. Forced march. Yep. Blah 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 blah. So that's nope. Terrain. Walk hustle. Hour. So hustle is 4 miles, 6 miles, 8 miles. Okay, so. Oh, actually, he'll make it here. So if he force marches, he would make it here in about 2 hours. So like by like 2 p.m. or so.
Yeah, so he'll get
Easy.
here when we wrap it up.
Yeah, effectively that.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
That's
that's
actually a
good.
good point.
That's a good place to leave it when he does
Oh.
that. So, is there any? So you're going to try and find your friends?
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
So I guess I'll just ask a buy where the inn is.
Yep. The the passing peasant seems to like point you in the direction of what looks to be a slightly more well-kept building, as it seems to be glowing somewhat on the front of it, lit by some sort of magical fire of some sort. Or light, sorry, is a better way to put it.
I say thanks and flick him a gold.
He looks at the gold, looks back to you, and then he says, "Thank you, sir," and then hurries off.
Yeah, I'm gonna head to the inn.
Heading towards the inn, once more you don't, and so it's not once more, but you open up the door to the inn, and you see a gruff-looking innkeep, as he seems to be cleaning down a few of the tables, probably in preparation of the coming night. There are only a few patrons at this point in time, but a lot of them look rather decrepit and drunkards.
As I look around the room and see the rest of them, I get like a slight look of
Bane.
I walk over to the innkeep and ask, "Have you seen a rather large lizard carrying a very small man?" No, actually.
He seems to look you up once or down before saying, "Yeah, booked out 6 rooms. Why? What's it to you?"
He's probably one of me.
He seems to kind of nod before turning towards the bar winch and then saying, "Go and knock on his door." The bar wench seems to hurry up the stairs, and I guess you guys hear a knock on your door.
Is Angelo awake?
Yes.
It's 1 p.m., so yeah, probably.
Yes, I've been awake for about an hour.
Yep. Or like, yeah, 12:31ish, yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Okay. I answer the door.
You see the homely looking bar wench appear before you as she says, you seem to have, I think, a visitor. It's someone in a well kept outfit.
Yes. That is our leader.
Whilst they're talking, I belligerently just walk past them both and continue down the stairs.
I like to think that you walk between her legs.
Yep. Basically.
She lets out a slight yelp as you do and just not even like give any thought to it, and you jump down the stairs.
As she gives out a yelp, I say, "Don't mind him. He means no trouble."
She seems to nod once or twice before, like, curtsying and taking her leave.
Upon going down the stairs, I walk over rather excitedly to.
Lathia.
What's your name?
Larathel.
Lathia, yeah. Go over to
Is it Larathel or Lathiel?
Lathia.
Lathir.
Oh, Lathier.
Lathir.
Yeah. That's it, Lathier. And yeah, so you go over to him.
I excitedly start chattering, saying that I had potentially come up with a plan to get into the obelisk, having remembered, or rather, went through my own mental catalogue of alchemical reagents that I could make. One of them is a stone burn acid. I could dissolve the rock surrounding the tower.
Apparently, the area has someone who has been for a while. Also, you have another problem that I would not say friend has caused. Someone has died in the world. Would you know any way to fix this situation?
Well, there is.
Well, I can't bring him back to life.
Well, most certainly can't bring the man back to life, so there's no
The
doing that at
contaminate,
all.
I don't care about the man. It just means nothing to me. What about the well? Be able to fix
Water?
it?
A water cleansing tablet, possibly?
First well.
Alright. Well, I guess I shall get to work on a water cleaning tablet. Do you have any idea where this well is located? It should only be done momentarily.
Won't go there just yet. See what we can get for it.
Very well.
Can
it
I
should
walk? Sorry, go ahead.
It should only take about an hour. It's only a 1 gold piece craft, and so it's literally fucking done instantly.
Yeah, all good.
I just sigh and flick you a gold. It's cool.
I head back up and into the room and begin crafting. That would be a...
What's Antelope's character's name?
He goes into the room and you'd be walking down now. He's just
Yeah.
Razzle.
Okay.
Rozzle Snout.
As I am going down the stairs and I pass Razzle, I stand to attention and I nod as he passes.
Oh.
And then once he has passed, I continue to the properly dressed human.
Yep.
And I get like 3 feet in front of him and I take out my great axe and
Okay.
I put it before his feet and I kneel, resting one arm on a knee and saying, "My life is yours as you see fit. I swear allegiance to you."
I kind of nervously
Jesus
laugh and
Christ,
look at all the
bootlicking.
onlookers that are apparently seeing this.
Yeah, there
massive
will
wizard.
be. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of
You
onlookers,
don't
and a
need to
few
be
of them
doing
are
that,
sort.
stand up. You don't need to be doing that. That's quite alright.
Thank you very
Dear
much.
God.
But my life is as you see it.
My
And I pick up
my
my
life for
great axe.
Nazul.
Yes. I pick up my great axe and I put it away, and then I just basically I'm attached to Flint like a magnet.
Yep. Okay.
Right. So, I've got a few things before I just check. I want to make sure we get it done nice and quickly. So, I am going to, in fact, use an infusion on my clothing.
Okay.
I am going to use a skill enhancement infusion. First level, bestows circumstance bonus on skill checks. I'm going to use a circumstance
Permanent or
alchemy. What?
permanent or temporary?
It only lasts...
Yeah, temporary.
Yeah, temporary, so it will only be there for a very short time.
Just need to make
But
a thing and that's it.
it's all I need to do is make the check, so yeah. So that will be one of my 2 infusions for the day utilized. So I
Yep.
now have a +2 circumstantial effect, so that is a 12 modifier to my alchemy check. So that would be a slash.
Oh yeah.
So it'd be
I
done in
don't
about,
need that.
it'd be done in about 10 minutes.
Yep, that's all good. Okay, so By now, I'm guessing that, like, I don't know if Flint is having a drink at the bar or anything or whatever, or if you've all just gone up to your rooms. And about at this point in time, now is when Silent arrives in the town, looking quite withered and weary from his long trip.
I'm gonna just head to the inn and rest.
You don't know where it is.
Oh, well,
I'm
he
going-
probably just asked some gut.
Oh, yeah,
Well,
okay.
asked
Yeah, I
either
was
the
going to say,
guards or
it's like, put
peasants.
RP!
Yeah.
Well, no, he would.
I
he would
find a
technically-
guard and ask them where the nearest inn is.
Oh,
Then
yeah.
There we go.
You look like you've been through some shit, boy.
You could say that.
The inn's this way. Any points is literally just forward until you hit the town square. Take a right.
Thank you, sir.
It's the one with the glowing lights. Can't miss it. And sure
Thank
enough,
you,
you
sir.
eventually find your way at the inn. Pushing open the door once again, I'm not going to describe everyone inside of it.
Yeah.
Seems to be getting a little bit more and more busy as patrons seem to start to be making their way in, having a few drinks and having a bit of food.
I'll have been coming down the stairs by the time he's entered the thing, so.
Yep. And so here you see your, I guess, temporary, very, very temporary companions.
As I see him walk in, I say to the large lizard, who's the full noted.
And I say, I believe he has.
Well, I suppose you'll go and tell the innkeep he's with us as well.
Of course, yes.
I
Innkeep.
look at Flint and mention to him that this fool retains information that you may require.
Oh, who you say that to?
Flint's character. I can't
okay.
remember his name.
Bogglesworth.
And what information would that be?
I have no desire to tell you that right now. I will tell you it when the time comes.
Lizard, he's not with us.
Barkeep.
Damn.
As
That's pretty
the conversation happens, I walk down, tap Flint's character on the leg, and say, "It's prepared." Oh, look, the idiot's here.
Great minds think alike, I see.
Everyone's just bullying him
fucking
now.
jail.
Yeah,
He
except
went
for
off
Liza.
alone in an area he
Yeah.
has no fucking idea about.
And he battered himself in the head.
I'm not the one who got attacked by wolves.
He's got.
We won
he's got
that fight.
He's got a slight wound on his head, yeah, but it's healed
I
now.
mean-
But yeah, he's got like a bit of blood in his hair.
As
If he has hair.
As we're about to leave,
go
I
to-
turned around to say
Oh,
one last time to Lathier. Hey, it looks like he's lost a brain cell or two.
I guess he's down
But
to
yeah,
zero.
what were you singing, Silent?
I was just gonna say, I head towards Flint's table and I tell him that there is a door on the side. There appears to be a door on the side of the tower, and there is some strange phenomenons as I felt as I was leaving the tower.
And I guess you describe the like shaking and then the kind of
Yes.
like air burst or whatever.
Yeah.
as he's about to head towards, are you gonna head towards the barkeep to get a room?
Yep.
As he is about to do that,
I tell him to stop and yeah, as he's walking up, I say, yeah, give him the key.
yeah, and I say to the barkeep, could you fetch a healer if you have one, and take it to the elf's room, please?
Well, it won't need a healer. He'll
He'll
heal
be
that, and he'll heal that over a
Mhm.
rest.
Okay.
Yeah. So. All right. I guess
This is
that
much
means
appreciated, sir.
we've got to go dredge our reward out of the mayor.
No, we'll do that.
we'll
We're done
probably
for now.
leave-
We'll cut it
Yeah,
there.
I think
Yeah.
this is a good ending spot.
So yeah, I'm just making some notes. So lighter fluid arrested, man in the well died, gash on the head. Group is now all together in the inn except for lighter. Talk to Baron about food and quest.
I seem to be Flint's bodyguard.
mine.
Yeah.
What?
Hey,
and
hello.
quests.
You haven't
Oh.
said thank you yet, motherfucker.
I healed you.
Fair enough.
Did you give me the tab? Oh yeah, I'll just put it in my inventory.
For dinner, what the
Oh,
fuck?
Matt,
did I come
I've
back
currently
to?
got it. I
Huh?
haven't given it
Yep.
to you yet.
And
Oh, okay.
then
Yeah,
Hey,
it's the ending.
Titanic.
the
You
purified.
just remember to give me that too. Starting, because I can use.
Oh, I've got that in my notes underneath.
So I'm guessing we leave the fucking Roll20 session then? Or
One second, expecting a reward. Yep. And so, yeah, and now
XP.
I'll quickly go and calculate the XP. So, 5,
nice.
yo. So, 1 second. So that is a party of, so there was 5 people. Let's get one. CR. Where was the God? I have so many fucking tabs open now.
So do I.
Nah, because like
Oh,
as
you
you
got
go
all the
through,
DM shit
you
as
like
well, yeah.
yeah, you have DM shit, and then you have like everything that you search up on the side to make sure that you're not like fucking everything. So
I
then-
tried to do the right thing as a retard, and
Oh, that's
They
the thing.
didn't
You
help
did the
me,
right
yeah.
thing from your perspective. That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, you role played that perfectly.
Yeah.
You didn't do anything wrong.
I think the role playing aspect worked really well for everyone's character because I said from the start
Except
I'd
for
probably go
fucking
off and do
mine.
some stuff on my own.
Well, we are
Yeah.
all nerds.
I got
so-
arrested.
Yeah, no,
Mm-hmm.
that's fine. Yeah, I
That
can
checks
use
out,
that.
yeah.
Yep.
Wait, am
so-
I your bodyguard now?
I'd
Mine
say so,
and
yeah.
his.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Because even though I went off on my own, it's like, but that's what I think my character would have done. I would have wanted to learn the area.
Yep.
So, you know, I went and did that. So the backstories and stuff, I will learn the area and then come back with the
Yeah, no.
information. Yes, it
In a
screws
very
everything over later.
So
Yeah, it's all good. Turned
Yep,
out well.
so-
Am I gonna
I-
get out of jail or executed?
got. Hang on. Let's
Find
so
out.
experience.
Dan.
Yep, experience. So you guys get 350, and then Silent gets 150.
Yeah, the fuck.
350.
What do I put XP down?
Where do you put EXP?
On your, your
Um,
character sheet,
above
it's on the
your
second
gear.
page.
Yeah.
Oh,
Under
my-
the campaign.
Because I don't just count experience as pure combat, because that just turns everyone into murder hobos. It's also like
Yeah,
solving issues and
exactly.
things like that. And
370.
Large campaign
what?
experience points. Okay, yeah,
350.
150.
yep,
There we go.
350 and 150.
Yep.
So
Who
now
has the 150.
'Cause he wasn't with
150
us.
silent.
Yeah,
Okay.
And so
because you still got the rolls and I
Mhm.
didn't.
yeah, so that's an extra 200 for the wolf encounter. And so just to let you guys know, level 2 is 1000 experience points.
We're a third of the way.
Yeah.
That'll be
And
good.
so-
Having 40 crafting XP will be nice.
Okay, now I can start closing everything down. I think I've got all the notes noted.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes.
We're done.
Yeah, so that's the end of session 1.
Yay.
This was very fun.
Yay.
I love
I will say, I might.
Mhm.
Shit, I might have to talk. I guess I'll talk to HR about it. Because like, I don't want to like. I
You-
might be calling if the second session is this fun too. Yeah, no, I'm gonna consistently just
Oh,
call
fuck.
like go home early.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's well. If you can't make the full session, that's fine. You can. You don't have to be there the whole time. Like for example, let's say you can't make it the whole thing the next time. We just say for half the session you're in the fucking prison until you actually get here, and then we'll deal
Yeah.
with that.
Yeah, because you're in a. It actually kind of works out really well, to be honest.
Other than
Wow. Oh yeah.
Updated character
Hey,
PDF for you, Dan.
Okay, slash. Oh, brilliant.
Horny
Now,
bin at the end of the game, like when he's like halfway through the game, just yep, let him out of the horny bin. Yeah, he's right.
yeah,
they'll just come to the conclusion, yeah, it probably wasn't him. But
Like,
Yeah,
yeah. I
it
don't wanna-
probably wasn't him. Yep.
Inadvertently, he's probably given us a really good opportunity to get a whole bunch of favors from the mayor, which is the awesome part.
Yeah, that works out really fucking good for me. Like, exceptionally good.
The fact that it was a dead body in a well means that even if the body's only been there for a few hours, it's
contamination.
like it's blood contamination because he's busted his head open. So that means that I'm gonna need to make. Oh, I've made that clear water tablet, which means I'll be able to clear the well and get a favor for that.
Yeah. Cheers
Yeah.
to session 1.
Yeah, cheers.
Yeah.
I'd say with
Also,
that,
what is our?
with the tablet though, I'd be best to like do that because I've got the massive
Yeah.
fucking diplomacy
Yeah.
for that. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, it doesn't really matter who has it. You literally just say, but
Just really for
Oh,
haggling for the reward, then Flint is the one that has best favor with
Yeah.
Baron at the moment.
Am I?
It-
Wait, hold on. This is I'm sorry, but when Flint goes to negotiate, am I gonna be there to break shit if people don't
It won't.
comply?
Mate, with
If
my
you-
fucking
if you
tongue,
want-
it won't.
If you want to be there in case things do go south, not that it would go south
Yeah,
in a
you will be
bad
there.
way, it would just be like,
Hey.
oh, he'll probably, like, if you're trying to negotiate for a reward, worst comes to the worst, he's probably just going to put his foot down and say, nah, sorry, we can only afford this. I can, as I was saying, that we can get something similar to this done via, like, this person over here, so.
I mean, even if it's
Unless they
something
try
as
to destroy
simple, even if it's something as simple as like, it's not even a money exchange. It's like, oh, we need an alchemist station for our artificer. Well, you wouldn't happen to have one or something like that.
Yeah.
You'd literally be giving me a tool to essentially accrue more favors with.
Yeah, because like, and the thing, even if he doesn't have it, by the sound of it, fucking Master Bell will, and I can see if I can get him to say that Master Bell seemed magical or some shit like that from what I was getting. And
Baron did say he was a very powerful mage.
yeah, he'll definitely have it, and I'll see if I can get Baron to write a note of like, yo, can we have the thing?
Master Bell goes, no, this is mine. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? But I'm gonna be back in like 5-10 minutes. I need to take a shower because I've been in my pajamas literally since
Good time.
9 a.m.
Are you off to bed, Silent?
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, I'm off now. So I
Alright,
will.
nighty night, Silent.
Bye.
Sorry that you didn't
Bye.
take too much part, but next session you will. I promise. Unless you walk in a different direction.
Yeah.
Oh no, I plan to just fuck off to that village. You know that village the girl told me about? I'm gonna like
Oh,
sleep
yeah.
and I'm off to like 150 miles off
Yeah,
to that.
go 140
Oh my
miles
God,
off the
no.
green nest.
Yeah.
That would be fucking hilarious. Oh god.
Right, so what are you doing? I'm off
That
somewhere
is
else.
the
I
end
don't.
of first session.
Yeah.
Wait, what was the total experience?